Hey,
What up?
look
What up?
at
What up?
these
What up? What
guys
up? What
right
up? What
here.
up? What up? What up?
What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing today? That's
Pretty
what I want to know.
good. Did you want
Good?
me to drop that link now?
We can then here in a little bit. Let's just let's take about a minute, and then we'll just drop the link, and then everybody can cycle in. We can cycle in 7 at a time. We can auto mute them and unmute them as needed, depending as long as everybody doesn't act a fool. You won't get the ban mute. But so super excited for today. I can't wait to talk to everybody's community. Hopefully somebody from my community drops in, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And I haven't been on much because IRL stuff, but I'm super looking forward to connecting with your guys' communities and really bringing this whole, you know, Savage coalition from Savage Pop Tart over here. And it's really going to have a good day, you know, good day. I don't even want to go crazy right off the bat because I need to ramp myself up. You know, I don't want to hit that peak and then plateau. You know, it's got to be amazing the whole way through.
Right.
Stop.
Yo, you know what I just saw?
What'd you see?
LeBron James is now part owner of the Boston Celtics.
LeBron James of the
How?
Boston. What?
How
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. You put money into the team. I mean, it just came across my feed. I was like, what?
Okay.
But you've got all these athletes out here just taking their money and investing it into teams like this. You know what I mean? Like, look at I can't even think of his name. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback.
The only good way to work is to listen to us. That's it. That's the only good way. So,
No, I got something exciting. You know,
I woke
up. I woke up. Right.
woke up.
I went.
I mean,
and
you
checked.
woke up.
Well, yeah, that's also a win.
I mean,
But
you know, you woke up.
you know, periodically, I have Xbox Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Periodically, I check and I'm like, what games do they have? What's out right now? Like, what do they have on it? Bruh, I woke up. I looked. I see Doom Eternal. I see original Doom. I see Skyrim and Morrowind and something else. Look, y'all.
Bro.
That Xbox Game Pass might be that might be the deal. And it comes with Xbox Live. And it's like what, $14.99? And no, they don't pay me.
For the ultimate, it's $14.99, and what that lets you do is play on the Xbox and on PC. You can just pay for the PC version, but you won't get everything you would on PC that you would if you paid for the $15 a month ultimate. So, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, dude, when I saw it about a day and a half ago, and I went, oh, got to download 1993 version of Doom. It has to happen. I'm streaming that tomorrow. Skyrim, I already had to pick up. I love it for the Xbox. I've been wanting to play it on PC, but I'm just like, I don't want to pay for a game that I already own just on a different platform, you know? And then when this came out, boom, plus you get perks. Like I got 3 months of Discord Nitro for free with the Xbox Game Pass. You know, and that's what's up. So, hey, Mr. Fakey. That's what's up, bro. All right, guys. I'm going to drop the link. Click it if you want to. You can come in and join in. You don't have to have a camera. You can just be a mic. That's cool. No big deal. Come in, hang out, talk to us. Tell us some cool news, some good news, some bad news, whatever. Gaming, life, chill, whatever you want. But there you go. Click
what
it.
y'all got going on out here in the world. But no, in all seriousness, I was like, you know, when Xbox Game Pass first came out, I was like, pfft. And as they're starting to acquire more and more development studios, I'm just like, yo, they bought ZeniMax for Christ's sake.
Yeah, no bullshit there.
So I was like, what does that mean? What? I'm like, bruh, that's Bethesda.
Yep.
That's id Software, Machine Games.
Oh, the Red Sox.
Oh my god,
dude! Machine Games is they're a pretty big winner. I like a lot of the games that they created. My biggest thing that I want to know outside of that part is what's going on with So I don't know if you read, but EA Play is coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC users. Right now, it's on the Xbox users only. It was supposed to be out January, February, but I think there's some cross-platform something or other issues that they got going on right now between transferring, I guess, maybe licenses from console to PC or whatever, but it's coming. You're going to be able to play all your Dead Spaces, all your sports games, all your racing games, anything EA has created that they have up there, it's coming. Just hang out. Yeah, exactly. Some Bethesda games will be Xbox and PC exclusive, which is perfect because somebody needs to teach them how to not create a broken game.
Yeah.
Like No Bull right there.
I mean, but I'm not going to put it all on them, but I think this is a great move because the biggest issue that Microsoft was facing is their catalog of games, like exclusive games, was.
I couldn't agree more. It was. It has been dwindling. They started pulling the Nintendo. You know what I mean? Where it's just their availability of games that were catered to only them has been declining, while PlayStation's just been fucking skyrocketing with all these exclusive games.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see something good come out of it. That's all I'm wondering is like, hey, I have an Xbox. I have it on PC, so it's just like, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I can't believe when I was like, ooh, I mean, I literally did what you did just the other day. I woke up because when I turn my PC on, Xbox already comes up. The Xbox app does, and I'm like, ooh, what games are we here today? And I ended up getting that Greedfall. I started playing that a little bit yesterday, but I'm sitting there and I'm looking through, and I went. Like I had to make sure I was actually awake and not still dreaming in my bed somewhere when I saw all the Dooms lined up on Microsoft, and I went, "There's no way." So I clicked on it, and I'm like, "Come on, this is bullshit, right? This is clickbait. Has to be."
Nope.
It's there, dude.
100% legit.
I'm looking forward to Morrowind and Oblivion. I just played Skyrim because I just want to get back into that genre of gaming, because I remember, dude, you go play Morrowind or you go play Oblivion, and graphically it is not the greatest, but that's just because of the date that it came in. Odin's son, what's going on, buddy? Hey man, click the link, come talk with us, hang out, do us, shoot the shit, do you. I'll keep posting it like every 30 to 45 seconds or something like that, and somebody will man up and click that button, or woman up. Depends on communities and peoples and stuff, and just come talk and hang out with us. You don't have to be on video if you don't want. Ryan, I saw you click Facebook, click like. Yep, click the link right there, buddy. I got you. Click it. Type your name in if you want. You can just type in your Twitch name. You don't have to be on video. There he is. Look at this guy right here.
Oh man,
it's about fucking time this dude talks to me, right? I was gonna message you this morning, but I had some adult tummy issues, adult tummy issues.
I like to leave.
Oh man,
I see it. I like to leave. I like to leave this to the experts.
I was about to say somebody's got
experts.
That was me. Here.
It was like somebody's got an ill echo.
That's all right. That's all right. Though. Hey, boom.
In the background.
What's going on? I want to introduce
all Professor's hat.
Odin's son 171 real quick.
Handle it.
Look at that.
That's my man.
That's your man.
That's my man. He was a medic. We're in the same.
Well. I'm gonna be your man's through association of the savage. So like a percentage of a percentage. You know what I mean? We doing us, man. Yo, is it Hamaker? Am I right?
You can say Hamaker.
Hamaka.
What's going on, brother?
Hamaka. What's going on, buddy? Where are you doing? You look like you're out and about.
Well, my girlfriend wants me to meet her at a restaurant, and I'm like 90% sure she's going to break up with me. Hey.
Well, here, hold on, though. There has to be an upside, though. There has to be an upside.
The upside is I just bought my
Oculus. Hey, let's go!
and I just got the stimulus check, right?
Well, there you go. So now it's all you. You don't even have to be like, oh, baby, let's go out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. You can just be like, Bye. I got my Oculus. I don't need
Hey,
nothing.
the president
Dude,
said
I live in
it's
a
a
college town
pandemic.
and I work at a ski resort.
Oh, dude, yeah,
I'm
you're
still
good.
Find some bunnies, you know. Like,
Yeah, you're good. You're set.
Well, I mean, you just got your Oculus, so you can make it 100%. Walk in the restaurant and just
find a virtual
You should
girlfriend.
walk into the restaurant with this under your arm and be like, "Well, I just didn't want to leave it in the car."
Yeah.
The president
Honestly,
said
I
it's
kind of just
pandemic.
don't want to meet with her because I know what's gonna happen, and just be like, yeah, well, if you want to fucking meet with me, you can meet with me in person. Like, I'm not a There's just like her mom has told her that because I'm an infantryman and all this bullshit that like I'm a dangerous person. And I took her out to a gun range up in Orem the other day and let her shoot a 240 Bravo, and she was really excited about that. And
Hell yeah.
her mom's told her a bunch of stuff about this though, and is basically calling me insensitive and all this other stuff. And
How dare you? How
dare I?
I can't even say that with a straight face. Like, how dare you? How dare you show somebody something so amazing that I'm sure her parents don't believe in?
Well, her dad, I'm pretty sure like her mom is the one that's kind of losing it, and dad just sits there and just doesn't say anything because he doesn't want to get in trouble, you know?
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Well, hopefully, in some form or another, something gets resolved in a way that it's not messy, because nobody likes that messy stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like that messy breakup, and then like 3 days later, she's out there keying your car and just doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm hoping that if this does come to fruition, it's a healthy breakup and very, very mutual and just not dirty and nasty and
You broken up
typical.
a
You know
lot,
what I mean?
Uh,
Jack?
Yeah. No.
That
Like,
sounds like
four.
rainbows and unicorns.
But
Mine went
all of
great.
my friends have had their like. My buddy had his car Molotov by a girl once.
No fucking way.
Yeah, like no, I mean, the women are crazy, man. And I say that in the ones that are only talked about in situations like we're in, not categorizing all women. We're really talking about that crazy 10%
That sounds like
just
backpedaling.
nuts.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
backpedaling.
I'm 25, and
My
two
wife
times
is right
divorced.
through that door.
I
She'll
know
come
what
in
you're
here and
talking
punch me in the face.
Wait a minute.
That's why he's backpedaling.
What he just say?
I'm 25 and 2 times divorced. I know what you're talking about. Women are crazy.
But you're not allowed to talk to me anymore.
You might be
Dad.
You guys shouldn't act surprised. I mean,
Punch the face. Please don't hurt me.
Fucking throat punch you so hard.
No, I don't want to get hurt.
You should.
No balls.
Throat punch him.
I
Lie.
ain't scared.
Live.
Lie. Don't lie.
No, lie. Not lie.
Oh, live?
That's
You
scary.
can't show. I mean, if it's a UFC sanctioned fight, I'll fight. But I'm not gonna fight my wife live. I ain't that freaking redneck. Goddamn.
I mean, you are drinking
As
a
he's just
twisted
sipping a
tea.
tea.
Backyard.
We all seen what happened with the twisted tea.
Hey, listen. What one man decides to use as a weapon, one other man can decide to use as a drink. I'm just saying.
Hey, Dougie's going in right now.
Yeah, dude, I drink M4s all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. I mean, here's my thing. I love iced tea. I can't drink beer. I don't like it. I don't want to spend money on rum and soda right now because I'm doing my best to cut soda out of my life outside of what I drink one every morning for caffeine. So, you know, this is my only option, and it's fucking cheap, dude. It's cheap. I can't drink beer. It's Modelo. I mean, Pop-Tart sees me drink Modelo, man. I got to drink Modelo. I can drink Revolver, and I can drink Yingling.
I mean, it's better than what Professor drinks.
I have to be in the mood.
What?
That's true. I have to be in the mood for Guinness.
Say it, because I'm gonna correct you again.
Truly,
Better say the right. That's
Miller
right.
Lite.
Get it straight.
truly
Wait, you
tastes
drink-
like, truly
you drink
tastes
what?
like TV static.
All right, guys, I gotta go. Nice to see you all.
Later, brother.
Right.
Appreciate you popping in, man.
The
Mountainupcaps.com.
White Claws.
It tastes like TV static and sadness. No, thank you.
Hey, it's healthy.
What's up with you, Ogun? How you living, bro?
Yeah, how you
I'm all right, man. Just trying to get over my headache that I've had for
Shit.
9 days.
Is it due to like is it service related or is it just like stress related or what's up?
TBI.
Yeah, okay, good deal. That sucks, dude.
Got my bell rung quite a few
Not
times.
good deal, but
Quite a terrible deal, actually.
Yeah, man, I've had headaches, but I've never had one last that long. So I couldn't imagine dealing with something for 9 days straight. Plus, I'm sure you're getting the ear ringing and things like that. And
Yeah.
you know, life has to go on. So that is a huge thing, you know. So
They don't know how to fix it, so they just give me like gabapentin and shit like that, and it doesn't work.
yeah, but gabapentin isn't that
It's for migraines, but that's all they can really think about.
Time out. Is gabapentin
Yeah.
like the VA's like go-to fix-all
yeah,
thing?
it's the bread and butter pill that they
Oh,
think
VA?
is just going to
You want
fix
me
the
to get
world.
started on the VA? Nah,
I mean,
you want me to get started?
I mean, there's not enough to start with. No, I'm good.
What's up, Kev?
Yo, what's up,
Nah,
Kev?
man, it's just something I deal with. Usually throughout the summer, it happens like when it gets warmer, and they don't know why. But when the seasons change, it really gets me because I have sinus pressure too. So it just like kind of compounds. But
Is it stem also from like storms? Like, is it something that's like barometric pressure related?
no, nothing like that. It's random. But
Okay.
when I start getting allergies, because I get allergies every March for like 2-3 weeks. And then they go away for the rest of the year. But when I get them and I get like that congestion in my head, it just makes everything a lot worse.
I can only imagine. So what do you think about, like, do you have Xbox Game Pass that we were talking about earlier?
Nope, I just got in the stream, so I don't even have an Xbox anymore. I did have the Game Pass for a little bit, but I think like I played 2 of the games, and the rest I was just like, yeah, whatever. But that was back when Game Pass was a new thing. Was that Game Pass or Access?
That probably was Game Pass because when it first dropped, it was
Yeah,
there was nothing in it.
garbage.
It had
It was all the-
whatever it was.
The Nice Son of Rome.
Yeah, it had that, and I was like, okay,
That game was fire though. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
yeah, it's
this
pretty
is
good
all right.
for like the hour and a half it lasted.
Can
My
we talk
thing-
about that beard though? Hold on.
What
Look,
this?
No.
Yeah, look at that.
No,
Oh man, I know.
I
dude, it's
can't.
just-
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I wish. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there. It's
Like,
not
I
happening.
want to. I want
Started all
to.
over.
Oh,
And
I thought
then
you just
yeah, I
had,
did
like,
too.
Oreos on the side of your mouth or something.
I mean,
Oh,
it was. I'll eat it. I can't. I can't grow like the big bushy beard. Like it just doesn't come in that way. It comes in a bit, and then I look severely Amish, and I get angry looking in the mirror, and I cut it off.
Decay. Let's go. He was waiting for that. He was waiting for it.
Let me just brush this down. Let me just brush this thickness, this manly mane.
I might be back there in a year if I don't get tired of it this summer.
I think I'd just be too damn hot, man. Like, I got a mohawk, and I can't stand long hair, so I think I would just get exhaustedly hot. Plus,
He said,
I'm
Mike
about to get
Scott.
back into welding, so it would probably end up catching on fire in some form or another.
Hey, yo, Decay's going off. Dougie's been going off in the chat. Yo, y'all got,
Bunch of jerks.
yo, let's go. Nah, man, but yeah, this is pretty fucking dope, actually. But I'm not a huge Xbox guy, but I do see the value now in Game Pass. Now that they're actually getting games.
Yeah. Plus the fact that they're adding. So like right now, the EA Pass is on for Xbox consoles only.
What
As
is
soon
EA
as it-
Pass? Is that the same
So-
thing as like a
So
Game Pass? but with
EA
game?
Pass, yeah, EA Pass was EA's attempt to do game streaming, and it failed miserably. So basically, what happened is Microsoft picked up their licensing, I'm guessing, and turned EA Pass and is going to convert it into just roll it into the Xbox Game Pass. So you're going to get all the EA games that were in EA Pass for the same price that you're paying for Xbox Game Pass. So you're getting another like 30 or 40 games added in for no added cost.
My question is, does anybody even care about any EA game that's come out in the past 5 years?
Damn
You
right.
do.
Dead Space 2, and Dead Space 3.
You play Call of Duty like every day. What are
And
you
then
talking
chill
about?
out.
I mean,
chill out.
he's got a point. He's got a point. He's got a point.
Kenshin,
Hey,
thank you for the raid. Appreciate you.
what's going on, Kenshin?
Drop that. We gotta drop that link again. Hey, but no, I'm Ryan Gibson.
I'll give you a shout out, Brian. I don't like that. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I mean, not a whole lot, Kenshin. We're just chilling, talking. We're having a little community night. So if you want to pop in, speak about something you care about, hop on in.
Hop on in.
But since they just showed up,
Just
you need the
don't
link.
super crazy Bogart over the dumbest shit. You know what I mean?
Show
Like
you how to do cool cool shout outs there, Pop Tart.
Hey man, chill out.
No. It's super easy. You can actually pull up a clip from their channel and everything. Super cool, man.
Oh,
yeah.
teach
Well,
me.
so right now he would probably have to type that right into Twitch chat instead of StreamYard chat. I don't know if it would create the same like when you do like exclamation point SO. I don't know if it'll pull the same because our StreamYard chat is showing chat from Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube right now.
Oh no. I'm just saying for his channel personally. I'm gonna show him some things.
Oh, VOP, man, you got to get with us. Got to get with us. I mean, we spoke about
Bam.
it. But yeah,
Click Let's go.
let me know there. I'm
I'll send
I'm
you
always
on Discord. It's pretty cool.
I'm always down to learn something, especially if it's cool.
It's just a browser capture, so
I didn't even know I had Nightbot. All right, which one of y'all three has Nightbot right now? Whose chat was that from?
Yours.
that's Pop Tart. Pop Tart.
That can't be. That can't be from mine.
Yeah, it's Pop Tart.
Hmm.
See how it says?
It's got your code on there.
Hey, y'all some snitches. I just timed it out. We're
Well,
good.
Pando Gaming has everybody. That's what it's under in his Shopify deal. Yo, what's up, Lucius? Man, you can jump in if you want, buddy. I'll drop you the link. We've been throwing it in chat. I'm sure it's everywhere up there. You can jump in and hang out with us, man. It's community day. We just want to shoot the shit and have a good time, and
So what is everybody playing right now? Because I need something else.
Tarkov.
Call of Duty's not cutting it for me anymore.
I play Tarkov, dude. I play it. I'm level 38. I
read-
got 20 million stash. I got a 74 million total stash. Like, let's play.
I'm level 15 with a KD of 3.6.
Hey, that's
Get
good
on
though,
it.
man. That's good.
I mean,
How many of that is PMCs versus scav raids though?
Well, it only tracks PMC.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does. It says scav stats are not available in beta.
No. So when you play as a scav
Mhm.
and you kill as a scav and you kill as a PMC, it all goes to your KD. It all goes to your kills. If you look it up and if you look in your stats and your overall, and it shows how many scavs you killed and how many PMCs you killed, the scavs you killed count from scav kills to killing scavs.
Hold up, I'm about to look right now.
I played Tarkov a couple of times. That game is brutal because I ended up shooting my teammate because it's not like it says
I
this
will
is your
say-
teammate.
I will
Yeah.
say this: when I do scav runs, I don't shoot anyone. Unless they
I shoot
me
everybody.
first.
Well,
the
okay,
reason
yeah. So
being,
I don't
because you-
engage first. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't engage. first.
So very few of those would be from scav runs, only because that's
Good
the way I
deal.
play scav runs. But
My
let me go
scav
see right now.
runs, so it depends on what my priority is, but usually if I go in as a scav, like if I'm going in interchange, I'm gonna be sneaky as hell. And if I catch you stopping for more than half a second, I'm gonna pop you in the face with whatever I got. And it's handling it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and I'm not super great. I just been playing it since like the first week wipe happened, so I've gotten better. Exactly, Lucius in the verse.
I just got it last week, so
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna have to actually take some time to play it. I'm gonna play it off. You know,
Bro,
play it.
nah, come play with me tonight, dog.
Well, we. I got anything
What you
going
worried
on,
about?
boys?
You know I'm gonna keep you alive.
We'll see. I'm trash, bro. Absolute dud.
I just can't play the game.
There is a
Man, just enjoy the
small.
game. I got you. Okay.
All right, let's see. So where are these stats?
Well, he looks that up.
Yeah,
Rocket
it should be
League's
an
still fun.
overall. Dude, I'm gonna update it tonight. I'm gonna get back into Rocket League. I've been off it for too long. Yeah, that it needs to happen.
I just completely suck at Rocket League.
That's true. There is dead side. I told him I would tell him to go talk to my boy Savage because he's Sherpas and he's not like god tier, but he's one step down. Like he's really good and he's really patient. He's really slow with you and he teaches. Like I watch his stream religiously because he's such a good person. It's such a good community that he's a part of, that they're not toxic like everybody else is, and they'll jump you in and they'll run you a 5-man team and they'll teach you instead of like just killing everything and letting you loot. They'll teach you throughout the raid of like where to go, where most people would walk through, where your extractions are, and all that. It's amazing.
There's so many games I was actually good at that I stopped playing because I went to console gaming. I went from console gaming to PC gaming. Apex Legends is one of them. Rainbow Six is another.
Dude, I've gotten back into Rainbow Six.
Oh, Rogue Company. I've played.
Yeah,
I
remember
enjoy that
game.
Yeah,
I like Rogue Company.
That game.
That game's fun. It's a lot better than Valorant because I think Valorant's so when I played Valorant, their shooting spread was 10 times worse than CS:GO, and I can't stand that. Like if I'm firing, I shouldn't be firing in a 5-foot radius if I'm ADS. You know what I mean? I'm just not handling it.
46 PMC kills and 73 scos.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good deal, man. I think it's probably better than what I got. I'd have to look, but I don't feel like
63% success rate on
hell yeah
raids.
Out of how many raids?
I didn't look at the number. I just looked at the percentage. It's got to be like 80.
Damn, that's pretty good, man. I don't have my stats on hand. I'm too lazy to click.
I just opened it up real quick, and then I closed it because it's super loud.
Yeah. You can turn all that stuff down. Like your hideout volume, turn that shit all the way off. Fuck that.
Oh yeah. Well,
and I turn music volume down to 10 or off. I can't
music.
stand it.
He said, "I need that."
Music is badass, dude.
I put it to like 5 to 10. Yeah, but okay. So I play with these Steel Series, and I have everything cranked up so I can hear footsteps. Okay, so here's the question. You have the Artis Pros, right? The wireless?
No, I got the game deck and everything.
Okay. So yours doesn't automatically turn on and turn off, right? No, we're going to fucking start this right now. Yours doesn't turn on and turn off randomly, right? You don't have some god-awful feedback going with the background, right? All right. Appreciate it, because I'm going to contact Steel Series and I'm gonna create a social media campaign. So here's what's going on. I won this game deck through a nonprofit. Yeah, he's got Steel Series. It's a freaking perfect. So I won this through a giveaway of a nonprofit that I advocate for. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I contacted
That's
Steel
where
Series
they're going to get you right there. They're going to be like, you got it for free. We're not going to do nothing.
And I even asked them, like, listen, I'll pay to ship it there, whatever. And they said because of the fact that it was a giveaway, we don't have to uphold our warranty. And I'm like, it's 3 months old. I could see if it was 1 month away from the year warranty, but it was 3 months old, and they wouldn't uphold the RMA. And I even recontacted. I said, listen, I'll pay for shipping there. I'll pay for shipping back. And if I have to pay a repair, let's just work it out. And literally they sent me the same cookie cutter stuff. So now I'm just to the point where I'm so upset that it's time that I just choose a different supplier. I'm going to start a campaign and see who I choose.
That's weird, because I had the wireless Arctis 7 wireless that went out 2 months ago. I had it for 3 years. I told them there's something jiggling in the because it won't charge anymore.
Yeah.
Then there's something in this headset or in this earpiece that's jiggling. And I was like, I was just asking. I was like, is there like a replacement thing I can get? Like, what's going on? And they're just like, just send in the headset. We'll send you a new one.
Bluff, or I don't know what you're talking about. So you better keep yourself from non-trolling, or you're gonna get booted. Just a heads up. Yeah, and that's why I asked him. Like, it's 3 months from a giveaway. I get it. The manufacturer date wasn't that far before the giveaway date, and I just don't understand why something reasonable couldn't have, we couldn't have figured it out. It was just big corporations going, no, f- you. It was a giveaway, so we don't have to uphold our crap. Bye. Like if they said, okay, man, let's just send it in and we'll work on a repair cost. Okay, cool. I'll just send it in. No big deal. And if they said, all right, it's $40 plus shipping back. Okay, no big deal. They'll say, oh yeah, one of the capacitors was bad inside on the board. We put it. We just sent you a new game DAC. No big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
my rig 800 LX is undefeated.
I know, and I'm at the point now where it's when I can at some point in time in the near future, I think I'm just going to get away from this. I love the SteelSeries keyboards. Like I've never seen or heard of a problem with that, but the headsets just their business strategy is kind of bumming me out. So I'm sure everybody else has had trouble with that stuff too, though, right? Like there's never been a product that you bought and then a month later is just like craps the bed and you contact them and you had the greatest customer service. And SteelSeries just seems to feel like, I don't know, they just got real big real quick and then just forgot about all of their community that helped them get there.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought a 2070 from NVIDIA, dead on arrival, called them, shipped it back to them, they sent me a new one. No argument.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
MSI did that for me too.
And that's not unreasonable. You know what I mean? And I guess I just don't understand the business strategy involved in that, and like what SteelSeries commented back to me. Yeah,
that's pretty shitty, honestly. And like I said, like I've just never had that issue before with SteelSeries. They've always been amazing. But yeah, I guess you just got.
So what do you guys should I recontact SteelSeries and try to find like a more upper management? And I'm not saying like go over people's heads, but like try to find somebody that's a little bit in the higher tier and discuss the situation before I move forward.
This is what I need you to do. I need you to go full Karen.
Oh, I will go. Listen, I will document it live on OBS through any streaming platform you want, and I will go full Karen if that's what it takes.
Yeah,
I will go full Karen.
He said, "I need you to go full Karen." get the standardized
chat. Can I get
haircut.
big Fs? Can I get big Fs in chat if you want me to go full Karen on SteelSeries?
Jesus Christ! I got it.
If I don't get full Fs, I just ain't gonna do it.
It's okay. First one F. I knew it.
I'll see your one and top your 6.
But no, I've come across like customer service issues, and I feel like the more you, I'd give them, I'd email them again.
I'll contact them one more time with the threat of going full Karen across every social media platform they have.
That's just like I was talking to you today about JM Mods. I had a JM Mods. I had them create a custom GPU backplate for my 3080, and it's been a long time. And I emailed them, and I understand because I think they're based out of Louisiana. So me understanding that, I hit them up. I was like, hey, don't want to be rude or anything, but I paid y'all my money. I just want to know when can I expect to get it. And within the day, they already emailed me back. And they were like, we're working on it now. Sorry about that. I said, no pressure. I understand life happens. I just needed an update, Yeah. So I think when it comes to organizations that provide a service and people who receive that service, there has to be reciprocity of respect. Like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just really what I was going for is it's the fact that if they said, I even asked them, I said, listen, I'll even pay if it's obviously something wrong. And let's say the repair bill was going to be $60, right? Or $120 or whatever, right? That I would have had to pay in. Can I just pay the little bit of the difference and have them send me the wireless? You know what I mean? Like there was still an upsell. I gave them the opportunity for an upsell and they didn't even upsell me. They just slammed the book on my face and it was over. And it's just, I was offended and I'm going to go full Karen.
My man said,
I like
my feelings got hurt.
What you got in that can over there?
Water.
Oh, that's a fancy can for water.
Jesus. Pop-Tart sounded so disappointed that you said water.
Dude.
He's like, oh.
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 Nah, man, I'm home alone with my daughter, so I ain't drinking
I
nothing.
feel you. I feel you. I get that.
Water it is. I hope it's nice and cold.
Oh, it is, and this thing keeps it so cold. And look, it even has my name.
Yep. That's like
When's the best
I got
baseball
one of
team in
those.
history? Should
Should have been G Fuel.
Big core.
All I'm saying is at least, I mean, it might just be a C, right? Like a regular
It's-
SC.
it's
but it
empty,
does not share a
Empty,
logo
Dougie.
with Walgreens.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I said big corporations forget that consumerism goes both ways and their sales can get hit hard.
Think about it. Think about it though. I mean, really, look at how hard Corona beer sales fell just because their name was Corona when this whole bullshit started. Did you see how hard their sales hit?
And if only,
Yeah.
if only people knew that
people-
Corona virus types have been around since
Oh,
the
yeah.
beginning of time.
Oh god, yeah. But what I'm really remarking on is how quick people are willing to jump on a bandwagon to
Oh, yeah.
cancel culture, a company that's been around for X amount of years that has nothing to do with that word other than the word is in their name.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's crazy how the slightest small detail that people would consider so minuscule would snowball into that effect.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree. Cancel culture is awful and toxic, but
I agree.
I will say there's some shit that should have never existed. So when it gets gone, everybody's like, "Oh my god!" You're like, "Bro, I don't know how this survived." I'm a fan of the Washington football team, and to be 100%, I don't know how they got away with that name for so long.
Actually, so the
Previous
reason,
name?
yeah, their Redskins name, they got approval from an Indian chief to use the Redskins. Like they felt honored by having an NFL team labeled the Redskins.
Can I say this though?
Why does it matter?
That's one chief.
No, I was actually going to. So I'm in New Mexico, right? I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm surrounded by like 8 reservations within walking distance. There are so many Redskins fans here that they were like, yeah, this is our football. Like, look, it's our football team. We're the Chiefs. They're like, yeah, this is our football team. Like they embraced it. So, I mean, I want to know how many of the indigenous people were actually against the name, because from what I've seen in my life, it wasn't that many.
It was a group of Karens.
They are still rocking the old Redskin stuff too, all over, dude.
Oh yeah, it was that small 10% group of Karens that like ruins it for everybody else.
Hey, look, first off, I get it, but y'all aren't a fan of a football team that ain't got a name, man. You know how hard that is?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard that is? It's like
They got to name the football team.
Now we're not about to
Yeah.
do that. Hey,
With
hey,
Washington.
no,
With
we're not.
Washington
We're not
football.
even
Yeah, I
about to
thought
do
it was
that.
Washington.
It even has a little trademark on it now.
Virtue signaling is no. We not. I do like the W logo. I think all Washington-based teams should just go to a W. Like that'd be fire.
Yeah, but not the Walgreens W.
Yeah.
And you're not about to disrespect the Pearly W.
And they're not allowed to even touch the Whataburger W either. That ain't happening. Mm-mm.
Leave my W alone.
I mean, I just want to walk into your hat and buy a Mountain Dew and some fucking gummy worms, and then
Mountain Dew and some Funyuns.
You go to Walgreens for that? You extra fancy, fam. I'm about to say, I know you ain't going to Walgreens.
Actually, I did because I worked right next to a Walgreens. So I'd walk across a parking lot to get
That's
stuff.
acceptable. I understand that, but like anybody that's like, yo, I just want some water. And
This man
some
Zinger is gonna
W's.
try to tell me In-N-Out Burger's good too, right?
No. Here's my
Telling
thing.
me
Here's my thing.
Whataburger's nasty. Now listen, it is greasy
Nah,
and it
Whataburger
is horrible.
is not
but-
nasty. It's amazing. You go screw yourself. All right. Now here's the other thing.
Oh.
Wendy's is better than In-N-Out. I don't give a shit.
That's a fact.
Like
Hey, yo,
No
Wendy's
truer
is
words have
better.
ever
I'm
been
just bounced
spoken
out
so
because I
far
can't
today.
stand Wendy's. I'll go for a Frosty, but I ain't going for food.
Let me get him up out of here. Change your name. You're no longer Professor 13
All right.
Fox. You are
Okay.
now.
Bye,
Yeah, there
Felicia.
you go. Here you go.
He
Now
is
Well, I
now-
can have myself
Bye,
back.
Felicia.
He is now.
See you later.
Frosty.
Bye.
You lost your
Wait,
whole-
what? I'm sorry, guys. We're having technical difficulties with Professor here. You'll have
He
to
done-
hang
he
out.
done-
for a
He
second.
done lost his whole name. He is just Frosty from now on. That's it.
Frosty, I can handle that. It's better than White Claw.
Hey, Dougie said, "Hold up, Wendy's is
All
better
right,
than
all right.
In-N-Out." Laugh my ass off. Rip your taste buds.
Bro, you know, like, all right. So I went to
Yep,
California.
exactly.
I got the regular stuff, and then I got like the secret menu stuff. Bro, just no animal style. Go, get out of here. Just get out of here. Like the only reason it's called animal style is because my dog barely ate it. Like when my dog puts his nose up, there's something wrong, dude. I've
Yeah.
seen my dog eat poop.
I've seen my dog eat what we call Nutty Buddies, and I'm sure you can only imagine what that is when you got cats, right? You know what I mean? It's some Nutty Buddies up
That's
and
right.
over there.
Oh, right there. That's what's up.
Oh, that's a winner. Team Cookout. You
yes.
you
Yeah.
can
There
literally
you go.
spend. You can
Oh
spend.
my god, bro!
You-
I got to tell you this. Now this is gonna sound really bad, but it's the first time it ever happened in my life. Right? I was cooking at home, and I decided to make some onion fried burgers. I went and got ribeye burgers, and so you put like some butter and some oil in the pan, and you fry up red onion, and then you cook the burger in all that juice, right? Now, and then like when you're done cooking, put it on like a paper towel because holy shit, it's greasy as fuck. But
See, Dougie knows what's up.
when it was done and I ate it, that was the only time in my life that I ever wanted to suck on meat.
Yo,
Like,
yo,
it
get
was-
him out of here. No,
Hold
no,
on.
no.
Did I hear that right? Wait.
Yeah.
You
That's
wanted
why
to
it
suck
sounds
on meat.
wrong. Yes. That's why I said it's going to sound wrong. But that was the best burger I ever had in my life. And I cooked it and I was super fucking proud of it.
Did you really just? You just? Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you right now,
Arthur did it, didn't he?
Ralph in here spitting truth.
Where's he coming? What are you doing? You.
Anyway,
Giggity.
my buddy is ready to play some Tarkov, so I will have to get out of here.
All
Get it
right,
done,
man.
brother. Get it done. But no, like
That was fun.
it's really tough rooting for a
Hey,
team. With
hey,
no
add
name.
me. My name is exactly how it's typed here in chat, except it's just uppercase P's and C's. That's it.
Okay.
Everything else is
Gotcha.
lowercase. Add me.
In chat, you said. So, Panda
Yep,
Commando?
it's
Hey,
Panda
Theo, how
Commando.
you doing?
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Theo, what's going on, buddy? Hey,
Catch y'all
listen,
later.
All right,
Theo.
bro. Be easy, bro.
Where are you at, and why aren't you in here now? I
Hey,
thought
wait.
we were friends.
Click the link, y'all.
I thought
Come
we were
have a
the
random
bestest of
conversation.
friends.
But no, I'm not. Let's not skip past the fact that look at this.
Yeah. No, I see you. Oh, he got to unblur. He has to unblur his background.
This is how much of a fan I am.
Do you? Oh yeah. Do you want to? All right. So I'm gonna help you out with your tragedy, and I'm gonna tell you a tragic story that happened to my grandfather. Okay. So growing up, my grandfather always took me to these dinners where you got to meet like NFL superstars and stuff like that. Right. Like I met Joe Theismann. I wore his Super Bowl rings, and I have his signature on a football and a picture with me wearing his Super Bowl rings. Like that's the kind of stuff my grandfather used to do with me until I grew up. And but at one time he ended up there was this whole joke about one of the I want to say it was Joe Namath, because the joke was my grandmother almost asked him out when he was at college instead of my grandfather, right? So they ended up getting a signature on a helmet, and the cleaning lady cleaned the helmet, but there was no sealer on the helmet. So he contacted their PR firm to try to get him to send it out to get it re-signed because of the situation, and that's when he passed away. So she just wiped off the signature of something he's always wanted, just trying, clean his house. I mean, she didn't know, but that's what it feels like, the tragedy that happened to the Washington Redskins. Like the name was just wiped away because of something. I don't even want to put a name on it. Like I feel
my
for
thing
you.
is don't get me wrong, right? I'm not a bleeding heart, but I am a human. So if it was offensive to
Right.
the way I look at it,
Right.
it could have been a small group of Native Americans offended by it. If they find it offensive, it's fucking offensive. You know what I mean? But it's like, damn, they couldn't think of a team name.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that if 90% of something is for something and 10% are against it, we go with the against it?
Yeah.
I mean, in
Zion
that same
came in and
same
saw.
breath, you got people walking around talking about they should be able to say the N word because some people use
Oh
it.
no.
Like that's
Yeah,
that's
I don't believe
we're
that
not-
at all.
And that's I apply that to everything. You know what I
But-
mean?
But
I'm not saying, some
Yeah.
random is like, oh my God, that's offensive. But if there was a group of Native Americans that were like, we don't like this, then I don't really have a argument. You know what I mean?
right.
like,
No, I feel you.
I get
I'm just trying to say, and that's the kind of what I was saying is it's literally what's going on in America right now. You have a small percentage of people that never had a voice a day in their life are finally given a voice and they shit the bed with it and they want to ruin everybody else's life because they didn't get what they wanted when they spoke up. That's what it feels like when they ruin something. Yeah, okay, so the name might have been offensive, and I'm not okaying that at all. Like my stance is I agree with you. If it offended people, it should have been adaptively changed, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is why is it okay to change due to something of a small percentage of a demographic when the entirety of the demographic, it showed appreciation, showed the willingness to be something beyond themselves, but then we changed to that 10% demographic. I say 10%, but it could have been more or less. But I'm saying to the smaller group that just wanted to bitch and complain about something because they were offended. That's like if somebody farts in an elevator and you're offended by it. Do you ban farts in the elevator and prosecute people for farting in the elevator, or do you just like suck it up and say, "Damn, that shit stank," and walk out the elevator?
No, that's when you look at the person and go, you're a horrible human being.
Wow, but okay. So taking the point now that a person has a medical condition that can't help but it to do it.
Oh man, Theo throwing
it's-
that. Hold on, he's throwing shots.
It's
He's throwing
perspective.
shots in the
No.
comments.
It's perspective. It's perspective is what I'm saying. It's all based on perspective. That's all.
No, that's what I'm saying. Look at this. This is what I was referring to.
Truth. Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. But it depends on how sensitive of a person you are if certain things are offensive to you or not. What's up, Lucius? What's going on, buddy?
Hey.
I saw you sneak in here. What's going on?
Christ, what's up with all these people with beards? Like,
We just jelly. That's it. That's it. We
It's
just
so
hey,
glorious.
I can't
You know
even roll my-
what Lucius needs? Do you know what Lucius needs, Pop-Tart? You got it sitting right there on your desk. I know you make it. I know you make it sitting right there.
Oh, beard balm.
It's sitting right there. My man makes his own
this is
beard
the
balm,
extra
bro.
Oh, nice, dude.
Like he makes it. Like we're gonna start promoting it as a Savage beer balm. Get some or get wrecked. You know what I mean? Like just this needs to happen. This needs to be a product in stores tomorrow. My man needs to get a factory going because forget everything else.
That would actually sound pretty cool, actually.
Right? I feel you, Dougie. I feel you. We're on the same page. All I'm doing is like I've always been the demographic where like I was made fun of as a kid. I never felt like I belonged anywhere. So I fight for the little man sometimes, and yeah, sometimes I go overboard and sometimes I don't. But I was just merely pointing out like it's a perspective thing. Everybody has their own opinions and their own perspective on all situations. It just like it is what it is. I agree that, yeah, the Redskins could be found offensive, but unless we can go all the way back to the people that created it and talk with them, we just don't know.
And Ralph, to answer Ralph's, like to retort on what Ralph said, and that's the only reason the Washington football team became the Washington football team. They lost all their endorsements, sponsorships were getting pulled. I was like, damn.
I couldn't agree more. I shared that because, guys, right now we're simulcasting through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So some of y'all will only see what's written on Twitch. Some of y'all will only see what's written on Facebook. So we're trying to share accordingly so you can see what goes on through our entirety of chat. Like you can see that, Lucius. You can see Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Well, we're streaming it to YouTube just so it's, categorized there. But
I feel that's a fact. You got to
have a thing.
that oil bomb or butter daily.
So
Can't be walking
okay,
around.
so
here
so
with a-
talk to me. So talk to me about this beard balm because honestly, I can't. Does it help grow the beard, or does it just soften the hair and allows it to be manicured in a way that's manageable? Like, what does beard balm do? I don't know. I
Beard
never
balm,
used it.
it does like a multitude of things. It just depends on what's in it. Like
Okay.
there's different oils, different minerals that go inside of them. Some promote hair growth, some promote softening the hair, some promote I make mine with beeswax and
Okay.
shea
Yeah,
butter.
yeah.
That also helps for styling because it holds.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What is it like? I use flat. What's that? Oh, I can't even think of it. I have all the stuff that. No, I use the aromatic. What is it? Aromatic oil. A bunch of different. It's like 6 different oils.
Argonian.
And then argan oil. And
Yeah, that's it. Close
some
enough.
Some people use avocado oil.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Sammy.
Hell yeah.
So I
There
put
she
that in
is.
there.
Appreciate you getting our back here.
And then it depends. Like I've been experimenting with certain smells. I'm 100%
Okay.
sure no dude wants to walk around smelling like a strawberry all day. So that those kind of scents are out. So
But
like,
hold
Well, it
on.
actually depends. 'cause
Yeah,
some
you got to
people
really be
actually
careful. Some
Really?
people do want to smell
Yeah.
like yeah.
They do.
Because listen, so here's where it comes into play. So I mean this with as utmost respect as I can say it, but there are more sensitive and self-conscious people that really want to create themselves in a matter where maybe they just really like strawberries and they don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, and they want to go out smelling like strawberry for the day. You know what I mean?
you said I walk around smelling like a coconut, but I use deodorant.
He uses
Also,
his
like,
lady's
I-
deodorant.
I
actually
smell
have
like
a friend that
eucalyptus and tea tree oil, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah, I actually have a friend that he actually lets his wife pick out her favorite smells, and then he wears it throughout the day for her.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what's up. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm down to try any combination of. Like right now, I'm working on. I perfected the old fashioned. It's an old fashioned. Yeah.
Ooh,
So it's like
okay.
it's a little bourbon with some citrus and a hint of cherry. Because to be honest, I used
Yo,
to
that
I
cherry.
wanted beard balm, but the beard balm, I'm tired of sandalwood, teak wood, smelling like an old like who in the world was like, yeah, let's make a scent for men. Like, oh, what do you got?
Wood.
Wood, leather. You're like,
Sandalwood.
no, I'm good.
Does that
bro.
so if I went and got the sandalwood beer balm, would I immediately grow a man bun? I'm just making sure that that
Well, no,
doesn't
because
I
like
feel
I
like
still
reality.
use it.
I
still
still
use
use
it.
sandalwood.
No, I'm
That's
talking about the ones
what I'm
'cause
going for.
you
Is
know
the man
dudes
bun,
that-
man.
No. I will no. We will vote you off this island if you have a man bun. You will be
I'm
longer.
gonna go clean sides and man bun.
If you wanna learn what's in a release letter, bro, have a man bun outside of for the memes.
Say less. Outside of
for
me.
some of my friends here, this past like Christmas, I was shipping out
Oh, that
shipping
sounds
out
amazing.
peppermint. Like
Yup.
they smelled like candy canes, and that was just
Mhm.
for Christmas.
Yeah, dude. So my thing is, I started
Right?
not a shameless plug, but Maxwell soaps that I've been rocking for a while. Like they have a eucalyptus mint and an orange sage, and it is like freaking amazing. I never thought that there was just any real differences in soap and what was considered a soap and what's considered a detergent, and learning the ins and outs of this and just seeing my skin react in a better way using real non-detergent soap has been amazing. So knowing different smells and how they would react with like the pHs of your body is definitely a huge thing to work with, because have you ever just gotten a deodorant that smelled good when you were at the store and like, oh, I can't wait to wear this to the club tonight or whatever, and then you put it on and it just smells like raw garbage because it reacted to your body?
Yeah.
It's
My problem with most of these soaps is like all the shit that's in them. Like you ever have a soap, you take a shower
Yep.
and you're really getting into it, you hop out, and I know your skin's wet and it dries, but Jesus Christ, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be that bad.
and that's the deter. You know what? Did you try Maxwell soap yet?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna send you a bar on me. I got you.
But my
I
man
got you.
said lavender
I
and
got
Earl
you.
Grey tea. Is that
Yeah,
mixed,
that
or is
sounds-
that just like two separate? Because I would like to smell that, to be honest.
That sounds. I would
Actually,
I would be the
I've
guy.
smelled like a lot of like colognes and stuff like that. They use lavender and Earl Grey mixed together, and it smells amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, Theo. Like, if you were to knock on my door and like be my friend, like, you know, as a friend to come in, I would probably like your beard as you walked past if it smelled like lavender and Earl Grey.
How'd
I'm
that
not
go
gonna
one more
lie.
time? I think everybody wants to see. Why'd you
Yeah,
gotta
but
make
wait,
it so?
Hey, hold on. Thank you.
That comedic relief, you know. So it's. I mean,
Mr.
you know,
Clippy over here.
handle business.
Oh, it's 1 cent. Okay, I'm happy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So lavender and Earl Grey. You're gonna have to. You might have to figure that one out.
Yeah.
That one sounds good, dude. That one sounds good.
I actually have a friend that's been trying to recreate the smell of gunpowder
That's
for a
interesting.
beard oil.
Oh.
Do you? Hold on.
Here's the thing.
Oh, smell gunpowder.
I actually do like. I love that smell, and the fact that like my fiance actually loves that smell too. Like, no lie, like if I would walk around smelling like gunpowder, she would jump my bones every time.
Dougie said, I'm a real man. I use body wash, lemongrass, and rosemary. Sound like you're seasoning yourself up to be cooked. Slow roasted Dougie. Let's go.
So
Hello, Nuggy.
So my wife's biggest turn on is when I'm out in the garage and I'm welding or I'm working on a car, and that real man smell. Now I'm not talking like your body odor. I'm talking about that real work smell. Like if I'm outside working and welding all day and I come home, sometimes I don't even get to go in the shower first.
You want to hear a guilty pleasure of mine?
It's just murder.
No.
Walking outside as soon as someone's done cutting the grass and catching the whiff of that freshly cut grass, you can't beat that shit.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
You can't
It
beat
is.
that.
It is good. It's a smell.
You're just
Or-
like, ooh.
Or fresh cut lumber. Like
I'll take
fresh
that
cut lumber. You know, I mean, it can't be, you know, that composite crap. I'm talking like when you first cut a tree down and you're cutting the logs up, and you're like, if it's cedar or red oak or something like that, and you just catch that like raw smell right from the tree as you cut it down. It is just. I mean, I know we went right back from sandalwood into fresh cut trees. But I'm just saying, you know,
Well,
I like-
campfire is
Yeah.
a wonderful smell.
campfires are a pretty good one, but it's ones that everybody just is overpopulating the market with. My man, just not. Yeah, yeah. I feel you, Dougie. I feel you. Does it matter if the front yards have red or purple hairs? I'm just asking for a friend. Does it matter? You know.
If you would like to be a
Does
part
it
of
blossom?
this ridiculousness, go ahead and hop in. Hit the link. He said, I don't discriminate. Yo, Dougie.
Yo. Oh man.
My favorite day of the week is Saturdays when everybody's doing laundry and I'm walking in their backyards and all I get is whiff of is the laundry. Every house I go to, I'm just like,
You're a creeper. You gotta go by.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
No,
Right?
I agree with you. I
Like
agree.
one thing, like I have my neighbors are Spanish, and I don't know what they got going on or what they are using, and I probably should ask. But when I go to take the trash out, I'm like, damn, what is that? Boy, if I woke up and my clothes smelled like that, I'd be like, ooh, let's go. I still
Mhm.
haven't figured it out yet.
They
Too
use
afraid to
that-
ask. I don't know
that
how to
Downy.
start that conversation. Like, excuse me.
No, you just go.
Like, oh, what do you use to wash your clothes? with?"
What is that amazing aroma coming from your house right now?
Just look at me like, is this guy serious? Yeah, I'm dead serious. I need to know.
Well,
It's
I
like-
mean, you know, honesty is the best policy, right? Just walk over there and be like, man, every time y'all do laundry, it smells so good. What do you use? I mean, like, why can't that brings up like why can't people just be direct anymore, like in talking?
You know, while we were just talking about, like, you know, since I had this conversation with my homeboy the other day, I was like, bro, how do you? He was like, because he was just like, yo. I was like, what's up, man? He was like,
Can I sniff your laundry?
he said, what cologne is that? I was like, bro, we got to do better. I was like, you didn't have to think that much about that.
Yeah.
You could have just asked. he was like, I don't know how to ask a man what cologne. I was like, first off, if you can smell my cologne, you too close. All right. Give me my 6 feet.
Or
right?
you wear too much.
Give me my.
He said, can I sniff your laundry vent? Jesus Christ.
I mean, you know, to each their own. I think if you can make it to my laundry vent and away from my property line before I know you're there, you deserve to sniff that laundry vent.
That is so weird.
I just
Well,
use
no, the
that,
reason-
that fancy romantic Downy scent. That's a new
There
scent.
you go. Bro,
Like, ooh.
it's the roll around in the blankets Downy scent is really what they should have called it.
Like, ooh, you got that. I smell that lavender from outside. Like, what is that lavender? They're like, bro, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, that weird shit.
I walked past your bedroom window. Is that vanilla and lavender I smell?
Like, yo, don't.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, just watch out. Challenge. Oh, Chris, dude, I'm telling you.
But no.
I got pit bulls, and the slide on my semi-automatic shotgun has scared many a people. Dude, in the way back of my subdivision, which is not paved. Like, I live on the only paved road in my subdivision. Everything back there is either or hitting the pipe. All right, like
Jesus.
it's bad. It's
That's
bad back there.
Damn.
So I had to make my presence known real quick. This driveway is fuck around and find out driveway. Okay, somebody turned. They made 1 foot onto my driveway, and I caught them through the window, and I walked out there, and I hit that semi-automatic slide on that FNSLP Police Mark 1, and they just about-faced and took off, and I've never seen them since.
I appreciate that, Theo. Yeah, shoot me that, brother.
Yeah, definitely, Theo, definitely.
I'm trying to get this thing going. I used to have a really long beard, but I had a job interview, cut it, and it ain't grown back the same since. I was like, damn, what did I go too low? Did I offend the beer gods? Like, bro, what happened?
It's like when you cut your grass too low and the sun comes out for 5 days and it just
And
burns
burns
your
it.
grass, and you're just like, I'm sorry, little guys. I didn't know. I
Dude,
didn't know.
up here last year, I think I mowed my lawn like 5 times. That's how much rain we got.
Oh, Jesus. So you had Jumanji.
Yeah.
You must have been like in the shoulders
The
of
whole-
grass.
The whole summer, like from spring to winter, was straight like high fire risk.
I would have been out with a weed whacker at least or something. I don't care if it's raining. Like, my yard ain't looking like that.
Why? So you can
Nope.
sniff it? No.
Well, I mean, you know, it smells good. Listen, the only yards that don't smell good is usually the ones that have animals that their owners don't clean up and they just mow over it. Nobody
Animals
wants to
that
smell
animals don't clean up after.
Yep. No, animals that owners don't clean up after it. It don't. Nope.
Potato harvest.
No.
We didn't get rain until pretty much. That.
Wow, that's a lot of rain, dude.
Yeah, no.
That's a lot of not rain. I'm saying for you, it was a lot of rain up north. Because
it was bad.
I was in Connecticut for a while, which I know is not Maine, but it's I say close enough in comparison to where I'm at in Texas now. So it was close enough, and I still remember what the winters were like and standing on that pier and like, I'm good. I'll never go back to that again. But to live even further north, to know like your summer's what, 2 weeks, and then it's immediately winter.
Yeah, maybe it might be. I mean, we typically get one summer, 1 week in the summertime where it's like 90s, and then it's back down to like spring.
Bro, that's just like Fort Drum, New York.
Absolutely.
literally-
There's 1 week, and it's always the week you go to the field where it's like 90, 100 degrees. Everybody's sweating their you-know-what off.
2
And
weeks later, cold. You're like, damn.
No, I couldn't do it. So Theo said to try a derma roller. I don't know what a derma roller is. I guess I'm not man bun enough material or whatever. I don't do stuff with my beard because I just don't grow it. I can't. It doesn't grow in right. It doesn't look right. Like I really like when it was long. I cut it a little too short because I wanted to reshape it and then let it grow in. But if it's too long, I can't. It's just too hot, man. It's
I'm actually trying to get mine long enough so I can start doing those Viking braids.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
With
Hell
a man
yeah.
bun.
My man's gonna have them little knives at the end of his beard. No.
Viking braids, man bun, be out here.
Could you
I mean,
imagine
they
if I
do.
were walking around town delivering mail with Viking braids and a man bun?
I'll tell you, just leave it out front. Like, man, don't even touch my mailbox. For real. Like, no, like, nah, I feel like
Damn, Chris, you can count how many days above 80 on one hand? Nah.
Pretty much. It's
I'm good.
pretty much true.
Nope.
Maybe once every couple of years we might get on on our both hands, but that's about it.
Okay, so Professor, let's say kids are grown up and they move on and they do their adult things. Would you ever move further south to get away from that weather? Has it ever crossed your mind?
See, when I joined the Army, I joined out of Memphis, Tennessee. This
Okay.
is just where I was born and raised. Raised is pretty much half and half.
Right.
But if I had the chance, yeah, no doubt, I would move back down south.
I'm gonna check it out, Theo. But no,
Yeah, I have no
like,
clue.
where I live, my problem is we get every season. Like
Mm-hmm.
you get,
Hell yeah, you do.
and then you get like Virginia's humidity is absolute murder. It's
Yeah.
like
You haven't been to Texas yet, though.
I've been to Texas in the summertime. I'm like, this is all right. I can deal with that. But when you get to,
What time in the summertime though? Because summer's like 6 months long in Texas.
like, I'm gonna say, I think I went in June.
Yeah, it doesn't really start getting bad till like August, September is when it, because that's right before the rainy season. So that's when all the humidity rolls in. But it's
Indicator said laughs in Michigan. That's funny. Laughs in Michigan.
Hey, listen,
It's
I went to boot camp at Great Lakes, Illinois. I feel you. That's close enough.
It's like when I lived in Memphis, I kid you not, like I worked at FedEx and I would be out on the tarmac. It would be 40 degrees. I'd be out in shorts and a t-shirt. And of course, everybody I was down there, they're out there in full winter
Looking at
gear.
Christmas Story. Looking like a Christmas Story out there.
Full winter gear and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, it feels good to me.
No, they were saying there's always that one.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm
there's
that
always
one.
that one.
I'm
There's
that
always
one.
that one.
You can ask everybody that knows me. I'm that one. I'll be out there in shorts.
It's 12
Yeah,
degrees
like, it's
outside. They
supposed
got
to be-
flip flops on. You're like, bro,
It's
what are you
supposed to
doing?
be what's it supposed to be tomorrow? I think it's supposed to be 43. I'll have shorts on. The next day I'll probably be sick, but I don't care.
I think it's supposed to be double that tomorrow here. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow a little bit, but I think it's going to be above 70 tomorrow.
I don't get Texas. How did it? Y'all had the snow apocalypse, and all of a sudden it's hot as shit again. That doesn't
Dude,
make sense.
It was the most god awful thing. So imagine, our infrastructure down here is not designed for freezing. Like they don't put the pipes down, like the water supply lines aren't down below the frost barrier, down below 3 feet. Some of them actually come out and run alongside the bridge and go back in the ground.
Yeah,
So,
well, they do that up here too.
Well, but
That's why
still,
that's
I
why we
mean,
got random spots in the road where you jump.
yeah, and so it was no joke. It got super cold. Thankfully, I had my power back on in 8 hours. I think it was 8 or 9 hours. I had my water back on in 3 days. 2 days is when after it, because they shut it off for a little bit and then turned it on, and then when they shut it off again, it froze and busted my pipe. So it was what it was. But the fact that it went from 7 at night to about 34 to 75 in the matter of 72 hours is outrageous. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, Titan. And thank you for subbing, bro. I appreciate you, my dude. He said, you trying to trick me to inadvertently joining this podcast with that link? Yes.
Yeah.
But no,
Yes.
Steve Parody just said something that I didn't think about. Could that have changed the weather? The fact that nobody's out on the road like that, and we ain't
For
polluting
the-
like that.
Ozone fixing itself.
It's like
like it was that duct tape fix though, it was there long enough to
Unlikely.
we
Okay.
did something and then okay, bye.
he said it snowed in Texas in 2011.
It snowed in Texas 2016, 2017. It snowed in Houston for a little bit,
Here's
and
a funny
in
story.
Willis
I went to Iraq in 2007, right? Guess what it did?
snowed.
I legitimately have a picture of a snowman on top of it. We made a snowman on top of a Humvee.
What did it snow at night or during the day?
It snowed during the day. I was like, fam,
Oh shit!
at that point, I was like, I'm going to die out here. I was like, we can't escape the snow. Like coming from Fort Drum, it just followed us all the way to Iraq. I was like, this is
Oh
stupid.
shit! Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude. When I was in Afghanistan, we were up in the mountains, so we had snow in the winter. It was terrible. It was horrible.
No.
I did-
no.
In,
And
in
then
my
that
little
rainy
time over
season.
there,
Fuck that
Go
rainy
ahead.
season. Oh no, go ahead.
in my when I was over in the stand, I went from Kuwait where it was 130 to the stand, and when we got even it was late fall when you'd go up in the mountains, there was some snow up there, and that was a rough transition.
Did
because-
Titan just pop up in here?
Split.
Yeah, I
broadcast.
just clicked him in. I just don't know if he's got his mic whatnot or what. I think he's trying to use virtual camera.
I don't
with
know
his
what's going
XSplit.
on here.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know what's going
Hold on, I
I'm
got you.
lost.
So it's okay. So if you go into your cam and mic settings and go down to camera, and you either need to pick whatever your webcam is, or you have to start your virtual camera on your XSplit broadcaster. Listen, I help it out.
There it
Pando
is.
Commando Streamer
Here
Boot
I
Camp.
am.
Check it out on Facebook.
So we got the beard.
you.
Now we got the stash.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at
shit,
that!
it's
Look at
March.
that! Look at
We
that!
got the stash.
Teetering on the edge of regulation stash. I see.
Yeah, it's like he right there, Shannon. He's like,
Hey,
Just
He
man,
look
looked
I
like he just coming off of work too.
shit.
I work where no one sees me, so
He's
I
at
could grow a
AR
beard if I wanted,
670-0.5. That's where he's at with that stash. You're riding the line, son. Riding the line. You're like, hey, I'm
hey,
not
that's
paying-
fine.
That's where we're supposed to ride.
Sarah. He goes. Yeah, I think I'm all right today.
Yeah, no, just eyeball it.
But now
Said, yeah.
I'm pissed now that I think about it because I bought Doom Eternal just for it to be on Game Pass.
Oh no.
I'm
Stupid.
sick. I am
How long ago I would ask for a refund?
Bro, I already beat the game twice.
Oh, okay.
I ain't getting no refund.
I feel you.
I ain't getting
Well,
no
I mean, you know.
refund.
It was worth a shot though, right?
I knew what time it was. I was halfway mad, halfway happy because then more people are going to be able to play what I thought was an amazing game.
Yeah, I haven't finished it, but I liked it so far. I think it was better than the Doom previous. I didn't like I think that one was just a little bit too I'll utilize the word wonky. It was great to play, but it didn't feel like everything was 100%.
So I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a good game. I just didn't think it was as fast as Doom Eternal. And they kind of focused a lot too heavy, if you ask me, on platforming.
It made me feel like they were doing like a step up of what Doom 3 was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and Doom 3 was great too, but
Don't make
you
sense.
no.
I'm just
I
like, bro,
don't-
just I can't see my feet. Okay, I don't need the platform. It's first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, just more along like I'm Doomslayer. Just let me do my thing. I don't need to jump like Mario.
Thank you. There was points in Doom 2016 where I was lost. I said, where do you go?
Oh, you gotta jump way the frick up here, man.
Yeah, you got to figure some shit out. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I had to look at YouTube videos. I was like, fam, I am
Yep.
legitimately lost.
It ain't time to play parkour in Doom. We don't parkour in Doom. We doom in Doom.
No,
You know,
you missed an opportunity to say rip and tear. That would have been
No, I don't rip and tear.
Damn
No.
it.
Because they did chainsaw stuff. They didn't rip and tear. It was chainsaw.
You haven't played Doom Eternal, have you?
Yeah.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
I didn't get that far in though. I played it for like an hour and then I stopped playing it to go do something else. I couldn't sit through it right at that moment in time. Life happens, man. And then I got
feel you.
I got Tarkov, you know, I got sucked back into that again.
You know who we brought
So-
to the dark side with us?
What's that?
That guy with the stash. He's been playing some Call of Duty with us lately.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I know
He's
it's
been
so
clapping.
bad.
I cannot. I uninstalled it. I'm done playing Warzone. It'll never be what it could have been. It'll never be what it could have been. It could have been the next. It could have been the next generation of battle royale. And Treyarch Tarkov, y'all. That's literally what it feels like. The game itself is great conceptually, but there is no reason a game should run that horribly on a brand new PC. There's just no way. There's no way. There's no reason a game should need you to have, at this point now, utilizing 18 gigabytes of memory just to play the game. Unbelievable.
Is it
When you
18
have-
gigabytes of memory?
When I had to go into Task Manager and set my priority down just so it didn't rape my memory.
Yeah, then
It
I'm
was
sitting here with
unbelievable.
I'm sitting here with a potato computer and I can't even play it even if I wanted to.
Good, don't.
I'm running
Don't.
about 7 gigabytes of RAM when I'm playing COD.
I haven't even looked.
It was
I don't want
just,
to look.
it was
It's
it was
I-
probably-
I
We
thought
were
it
just
looked-
testing it today, and yeah.
I mean, look, I have a Ryzen 7 3700X. I have a Tough Gaming B550 Plus. I have 32 gigabytes of, I think it's 32 or 3400 megahertz of RAM, and I have an RTX 2070. Like, I should not have it. I should have zero freaking problems. Yes, 60 FPS locked. It makes no sense because my monitor doesn't go above 60 FPS right now. So, and it was still just so broken.
Mine's running fine.
I could nope. I don't know. Then
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
gonna lie. Mine's doing pretty well, but y'all
And
know
I'm pretty sure you've got more RAM and everything than I do.
I do. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. Why is it? It always seems to be
Maybe wait for
Me.
the fiber optic. I don't know.
so. Well, no, but that wouldn't. No. I'm not talking about the internet issue. That part we know about. That's not that big a deal. I did optimize it for my equipment, and I went through every freaking YouTube video and everything that they every possible could do, and I did it, and it still was garbage. There's no reason that it uses that much CPU and that much memory when games like even Valheim and Tarkov, which are unoptimized games, like these games are still in beta. One's still in alpha, which means it's not optimized for any kind of situation that it comes to graphics, and it uses half of what Warzone does.
Yeah, but I don't
And
think
it's just
rendering-
unbelievable.
Like when you like my biggest issue with Warzone is the fact that it's like consolidate some of these damn files, bro. Like the fact
Yeah.
that PS4s, like stock PS4s, won't be able to handle the game anymore because it's too large is
Yep.
nuts.
I completely agree.
My computer runs Call of Duty pretty fine. It's just Apex Legends is trash on my computer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I haven't figured out what settings I need to change. I'm just like, I don't know.
I've tried everything too.
terrible.
I don't like it. Nope. I won't sacrifice performance for graphics to that extent. Like I'll turn things down to a certain degree, but once I hit that degree, if I have to go down further, I just won't play it. Then it's just not fun for me anymore.
Yeah, you know what, Dougie? It works. Right
Yeah, I
for
feel you,
some-
Chris.
It works right for people too. And I'm actually supposed to be talking to someone to go over like what the setting, like what setting I have on that they don't have on, which might I don't know, but it looks
For-
like
For your Apex?
yeah, it's just bad. I'm like, bro, what is this?
I mean, mine seems to run right. It's just there's I don't know. It's the same thing as Call of Duty, but you've got like, what is it? All kinds of different ammo that's not LMG, SMG. It's not human language to me.
Yeah.
It's completely off compared to like Call of Duty, and I've always been playing Call of Duty, so that's what kind of throws me off when it comes to Apex.
So I
Dougie,
think-
every Call of Duty server has always needed work since the day it became a multiplayer game. They'll never fix it. It's more about money than it is anything else. I mean, the fact that they made it not pay to win, but pay to have all this cool customization for stuff that you don't like. It's just another avenue for them to make more money off of you off a broken game. It'll never get fixed. It'll never get fixed.
Everybody's going to that model, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I'm not disrespecting the model. I'm just stating if they're not going to fix, even Tarkov, they're like, oh, we just upgraded all the mechanical blah 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 on our servers, and I'd like to call bullshit because it's 10 times worse now than it was before they updated.
That's because Tarkov servers went from potato to vodka.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Because a lot of people are transferring over to, not a lot, but there's people transferring over to the Fortnite because of the Battle Royale, and they're saying it's better than the Call of Duty. So, I mean, there is competition. There's
Titan, I see you shaking your head as soon as Fortnite was mentioned.
I'm not saying I like it.
He's
I'm
like,
not.
nah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I like it, but I do think there is competition in the Battle Royale realm with
Yep,
Activision.
I agree, Zinger. And it's not even Activision though. So here's some things that most people didn't really notice in the news is the fact that when Treyarch became part into Black Ops, right? And then the Activision got disbanded. Well, what happened is they didn't disband the company technically. All they did was fire everybody and fill Activision full of Treyarch.
Facts. Dougie, I'm not either.
It's just
Not.
Activision name.
No. Okay. So Activision is the parent organization. I think you were talking about Infinity, like the original Infinity Ward, because they bounced and worked on Titanfall, which I think is a super still
I love
underrated game.
Titanfall, dude.
It was
Titanfall's
great game,
killer.
absolutely.
God, I think I just reinstalled it too, by the way. So that
The
might
second
go up.
one was the best story I've ever
Don't
played.
shit on me. I've never played it.
I never
Are you-
felt a
Whoa.
better connection. I've never felt a better
Don't do
connection
it.
between
Don't do it. I'll bounce
me
you
and
too.
Robot. Motherfucker, I will end it. I will click go. No, think about it though. Like from the first one to the second one. The first one I didn't really like the storyline too much, but the second one gave you this more meaningful opportunity to be in the story. You understand what I mean? Like the fact that they started you with the original operator, he trained you, and then he died, and you became the new operator, and there was already a synchronicity with it that you didn't have to fuddle through, and you could choose how you wanted to talk to your Titan or not. Was pretty good back then.
First off, going into multiplayer, earning your Titan, and then watching Ronin drop from the sky, you couldn't tell. Bro, what? And the only thing going in your mind is somebody's shit is getting pushed. And as soon as I hop in this joint, that game was so good. But what I'm waiting for is Battlefield 6. Wait for that. Need it.
I hope it's better than 5.
Although,
I really hope it's better than 5.
I'm waiting for Halo.
It needs to be more like 4 and less like 5 with newer shit in 6.
all I have to say,
Warframe's
the original Titanfall, I was that dumbass that was always jumping on enemy Titans just to destroy it. I didn't care about my Titan, but yours is fucking gone.
No, Warframe is pretty good for a free-to-play game.
Yeah, Warframe is amazing
sorry.
for free to play.
You can have that if you want it.
But I'm really sitting here waiting for Battlefield. And
I can go get you some as soon as it's over.
And I really want to see what Halo Infinite is about, because like what we the big commotion that popped up when they started releasing, like, oh, look at this little video. Everybody's like, nah, fam, whatever y'all thought that was, that ain't it. This looks crazy.
I love Warframe. I think for me, like just me personally, it was overly complex in the beginning until somebody walked me through the understanding of Warframe, and then I liked it. I enjoyed playing it. I lose my attention span doesn't stand well for very grindy games. And Warframe to me feels like a grindy game unless you pay for the new Warframes that come out and then they're fun. But outside of that, if they made it easily accessible to people to grind for better stuff, as opposed to grind forever for one Warframe, I mean, I don't know. I love
which,
I
Yeah,
loved it, but
you said
I wasn't
grindy
like him to
games.
play it.
Yeah.
He loved playing it, but fuck, he grinded so much. Like, how do you have fun after like the 5th or 6th time doing the same thing?
that's my point.
I was just about to bring up because everybody's saying the word grindy. I'm like, have we all noticed the trend of like looter shooters, which are like super grindy ass games? They
Yeah.
fall flat very quickly, and it's happened. Like, you know, the Division that lost me. I'm
Right
I'm not even going to bring up Anthem. That game died within 45 minutes of me playing it.
Nope.
And then the
No,
fact
Tarkov is not grinding.
like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, when whoever decided let's make a loot system out of a game that was extremely good like Wildlands and make it its predecessor like Division. No, what is wrong with you? That person needs fired right there.
Yeah, because Breakpoint,
100%.
I was like,
I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad, dude.
I wanted it to be good.
I mean, like it did get better when they did the immersive mode where you get rid of the whole like fucking loot system, but still, in order to, like to do like the boss raids and stuff like that on like Golem Island, you still have to turn your loot back on.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous. And then it's not even like fun bosses. It made me feel like I was playing Final Fantasy in Ghost Recon. And it made no sense.
I get what you're saying when you say that.
it
I get
really
what you're
did.
saying.
It's like pick something, please, and make it more like Wildlands. Not the stupid like grindy looty shit.
I would love if particular game developers like that, like the ones that did Breakpoint, even Call of Duty, what I wish they would stop doing is taking a handful of ideas, throwing it at the wall, and whatever stuck, let's make a game.
My man Cam, thank you, bro.
Yo, what's up, Cam? Like that's what it feels to me is what game creators do. You know, there's no game to date right now that could get me to play and lose track of time for 72 hours straight beyond Final Fantasy VII when I played it. The first time I played it. For like on my console and not going to my buddy's house. When I finally bought it, I played that game for 3 days straight. I actually got in trouble because I started it on Friday night, and the next thing I knew, I'm getting a call Monday morning. My mom's asked me why I didn't go to school. There has never been a game beyond that I could really get into that would these 8-hour games, like the Call of Duty single player, it's over in 8 hours.
Skyrim, they used to call me
Right.
Charlie. They called me Charlie Cheeto Hand. But
I love Skyrim. But Skyrim, well, okay, so I will agree with you, but Skyrim, once you hit a certain point and your story is all but done, then it just becomes, for me, pointless because I don't have another objective. All I do is just go kill everybody on the map. That's it. Like literally everybody. That's my point.
What were you saying, Titan?
There's no longevity.
What I was going to say, kind of back to the looter shooters, they need to take more of a concept to like how Borderlands does it, really long stories, so you're not just constantly grinding the same one thing over and over
Dude,
again.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yep.
Just so you know, like Borderlands was my
Borderlands was awesome. 3 was amazing, but I didn't have enough people to constantly play with, so it died out really quick to me. But back like Borderlands 2, I put so many hours into that game.
Like that was like the one issue that I had with Borderlands 3 was, so I have a 4K TV, right? And me and my wife like to play this game together. Like that was our time to play. We played Borderlands together. We played Borderlands 2 together, and we wanted to play Borderlands 3. But you can't play that split screen on 4K. At all. Like the second you pull the menu up and somebody else is playing, it just completely breaks the game. The frame rates drop to like 5.
Damn.
I don't know.
Noticed? Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it changed in any updates because I pretty much just gave up on it and we found something else to do. But that was kind of that sucked, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't blame you for just dropping it. I don't know if they have fixed it, but still always a good game to go back to.
I've only played the first one, so I'm always down for something new because
The
this is
second
like,
one,
for me, this is like a gaming
Number
drought.
2 is
I have yet to really stumble across
Amazing.
something that just captivates me, like like Metal Gear Solid did back when I was a
yeah,
kid. You know,
yeah,
what I
they
mean?
don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
Even the newer Metal Gear Solids weren't. They were good. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't as good as like when you were playing the older ones growing up. Like they weren't that. They're still a great game. Like definitely top 5 in my repertoire of games, right? But it seems like, and I don't know, maybe it's just a trend that they decided to go is they stopped caring about the story and the longevity of gameplay, and they adapted everything over to making it look pretty and selling you a pretty shiny new object.
I think it's more of that old adage of these organization kill games because Hideo Kojima would never put out a game without a full story. And I'm just like, it pisses me off because it's like, don't give me what you think I want. Give me what the developer wanted to give me. Don't sell me short, because if you ask me what people ask me all the time, oh, you really like Metal Gear Solid, what's your favorite one? And I blow people's minds when I tell them Snake Eater. I think that is the best Metal Gear Solid that was ever made. For those who don't remember, it's the one where you get you get all different type of camouflages.
Yeah.
That game.
Oh yeah, the one where
phenomenal.
you could be completely invisible. One that was what, right before Guns of the Patriot?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because you could get that suit, the nano suit, where you just push a button when you were crouched and you just gone to the whole world. Forget that cardboard box. You got this now. I'm right there with you.
God, that
It
game
just-
was so good.
My favorite, my favorite one was actually 2.
Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, I lost like all concept
Yeah,
of
Sons
time
of
when
Liberty
I played
was
that
good.
one. I
Like-
I probably replayed it like probably close to like 100 times at least.
Did you ever
If
do
not more.
the pull-ups? I think if you do 50 consecutive pull-ups, you get some kind of reward for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
The funny thing is, like, I did that and like just messing around, and I didn't realize it was a thing. I'm like, what the fuck did I just get?
I think it gives you more. You get your life bar extends, bro. That you can't tell me, man. Shit. Oh, can we just get a? I don't know. Konami, they fired everybody. Hideo Kojima's not with him. He started his own thing. Not mad at it. But
Right.
damn it, can we just get somebody to make a new Metal Gear Solid or remake the old ones? Just put it in 4K, please. But just don't give me Phantom Pain. You can keep that steaming pile of horse shit.
Or that
Yeah.
or that god awful like
Don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up. We're not even gonna talk about that. Like that is. Oh, go ahead, say it, man. Say it for the.
No,
folks.
you can't tell them to don't bring it up. You're like,
Yeah,
all right, man, go
Some
ahead.
people
say
are gonna
it.
be like, "Well, what game is he talking about?"
You don't put that.
Survive.
You don't put. Oh yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to bring it up just to see the pain in everybody's eyes.
Do you,
the
do you know?
biggest
Do you know
money
how much
grab.
it? Do you know how much it pissed me off that I had the opportunity and my wife goes, "Hey, you can buy a game," because at that point in time, like we were transitioning between jobs and whatnot, so money was very budgeted. She said, "You can get a game," and I picked that game because it was the next Metal Gear Solid, and I thought it was supposed to be amazing. And it's like I opened it up and there was just a turd in the CD case.
Like, no lie, literally the only reason why I actually played that game was just so I can use a bow in a Metal Gear Solid game. That was literally it.
Yeah.
And then I got bored super fast. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Or it's even worse when you play multiplayer. When you play multiplayer and you're like the lower tier of two dudes that are like top tier, and you're like, why did you match make? Like, I can't even do anything. These dudes are just wrecked. Like, I can't do nothing. It makes no sense.
Or like didn't even like the point to where like I was even like in like a couple of matches where like both guys were cheaters and they were spawning in like gun turrets that's not even in the game yet. And I'm just like, I guess I'll just stand by this thing and
Hey, thanks for the
Put it
XP,
on-
guys. Bye. Yeah.
But I mean, not all game and I'm gonna just bring this up too. Games that you would never think would be successful, but they're still going hard, like Rocket League. Like somebody,
Yeah.
like people see me playing Rocket League, like, they don't understand They're like, "Oh, you play Rocket League? What are you, a kid?" I'm like, "Have you played Rocket League? There's levels
Yeah.
to this shit,
I
buddy."
love Rocket League.
Yeah, I had to watch that RLCS 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh my god, yeah, we watched it together, right? I
Yeah.
think we did that. Ooh.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Did you have it
And
in the
like-
cord?
It gets very sweaty.
Mhm.
And also,
Dude,
like, to bring
it's
up
like a
your
sauna
point,
up in
Minecraft. Everybody thought like Minecraft was going to go away really fast,
I have
and
to
it's
agree.
still going strong. Like,
I have to
it's
agree.
never going to go away.
I remember when Minecraft was just a you go to some browser and it had a little download there for it.
Yeah.
It'd tell you how many people downloaded. It was only like 1,000 or so when I first found it. That shit was buggy as hell, but it was so much fun.
Bro, and then the next thing
still
you
is
know,
today.
you got Minecraft T-shirts flying off shelves. You're like, what in the actual name of God is going on out here? Like,
My daughter wanted everything. We actually ended up getting my wife's grandma or something like that crocheted a creeper Afghan
That's pretty
for
cool.
my daughter. That's how hardcore she was into Minecraft. Was that? I mean, she had Minecraft pillows and Minecraft this and Minecraft that, and I'm like, what did I miss? I mean, I like playing Minecraft, but I can't. That's like a game I can't get into because it just doesn't. It doesn't fill a need that I have, like Valheim and Conan Exiles did. I guess maybe because it's more adult oriented and I can think like what a barbarian would be like or what a Viking would be like. I'm like, yo, I'm Steve. I got a pickaxe.
I'm gonna keep it a whole 100 with you. I didn't think I'd like Minecraft either. And then the homie 50% Gaming was like, you should just give it a try. I was like,
yeah.
I get on it. Man, I started building smoke houses and shit. Like, I built me and Fakey built a whole palace. I was like, bro, what am I doing?
Okay, so when you have a community that plays, I'm just talking like if I just sat down in front of my Xbox solo and just went to play this, I would get bored in about an hour. I would just start spawning in TNT and blowing everything up just to amuse myself.
Oh, dude, I'd use that game just like to space out, and I'll look at like a mountain or something, be like, you know what look good there? Our Castle Grayskull.
Or Waterfall.
Yeah, the only way for me to play it really solo, one of the Minecraft servers that I'm in, I actually hosted on one of my servers. I build things for other people to find and little dungeons for them to go through.
So you almost geocache caverns for people to go find?
Not caverns. I build my own actual like castles and everything for them to find, or just little like, hey, you made it like 10,000 blocks this way. Congratulations! Here's a giant statue.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, I can see how that would. Well, so when I started, I was on a console, so there really wasn't much for you to do.
Right.
You know, and because I didn't have the Java version.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the Java version now, and I play it a little bit. I think what I'd like to do is just learn a little bit more about the game so that I can play the survival. I think that's what would be like the one that I would want to do, is where I would have to learn and survive. Because I mean, it's funny when you're gonna die and it's just over and you got to start all brand new again. Like, to me, that seems intriguing to play. I'm not huge into like let's create some extravagant, amazing thing. That, like, for me personally, it's just not what I'm into. But survival, yeah. Like the ones that everybody else does, where you get an end score when you die kind of deal.
Yeah, playing, that's really the good way to play. Playing creative, like, yeah, you get to build stuff. You don't have to go mine for your own stuff, but you only get a small satisfaction. Like, once you're done building something, like, yeah, I built this. Okay, on to the next. But in survival, like, you had to go mine all that stuff yourself.
Yeah, we're about bone archers and creepers and anything that could spawn in that little dark corner you forgot.
Them goddamn bone archers, bro. They don't miss. Or they don't miss me. They be on my ass. I'm like, yo.
I watched the freaking arrow curve at me a little bit. Because when I saw him, I was like halfway in a wall, right? And when he shot the arrow, I sidestepped and I watched that thing turn the corner a little bit and hit me. And I'm like, what?
It's got a little bit of tracking to it.
Oh, yeah. Curving bullets.
I just got Minecrafted. It was horrible.
You know what else I can't wait for? they are remastering Mass Effect. Now that look, first off, look, I know the Andromeda. We're not talking about Andromeda. Okay. We're talking about the first three.
Okay.
The 3, 1, 2, and 3.
My wife liked those too.
Bruh, I played the first one overseas. I was deployed. And yes, we have Xboxes and shit out there, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
we had ourselves a 360 in Afghanistan.
And I remember playing that game, and I was like,
360, yeah. The community Xbox.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I need The Last God of War to come out on PC too. That'd be fire. That game was dope.
Man, I want to get it. So I want to get it, but it was the funniest thing. So I walked into like the worst game store you possibly could, and
GameStop.
I wasn't gonna name it, but yeah. So listen what they tried to do. This is fucking great. And I looked at the dude and I said, "You're kidding me, right?" And I walked out. So I walked in, and I asked them for the at that point in time it was just the newest God of War because it had already been out for a little while. And I asked him, I was like, "Do you have a used copy of it?" "Yeah, here you go. It's $47." I said, "But that brand new one's $50." "What do you mean $47?" And then, "Well, it's Game of the Year edition." I said, "You're a dumbass." And
Give me the brand new one. Give me the brand new one.
I didn't want to pay for that. I just wanted to pay for a used game, like $20-$30. Okay. I'm not paying $3 less for a used game. I don't care if it was opened, used for 24 hours and brought back. It's still a used game. Like, I don't understand why people still do that. I would rather have just waited and bought it brand new from like Amazon or Walmart that was probably already selling new ones for $30 at that point in time. And you're still trying to like top tier this game because it's Game of the Year edition. Who cares? It didn't come with any extra DLC. It was just the award-winning, it was voted Game of the Year or some shit, and that's why they felt that they could charge that. I'm like, I'm out.
Have those stores always been that bad? Because I remember when it was called Funcoland back in the day.
Well, that's because so GameStop bought out EB Games and Funcoland and created this mecca of GameStop. Okay, they just bought out everybody. But what happened is when they realized that people would come in that aren't gamers and would sell their stuff for $5 that's worth $25 just to shut their kid up to get them the next newest game, that's became their marketing approach. Because I remember still waiting out there at line, freezing, midnight, waiting for that game release, and they'd throw you a free t-shirt randomly, or they'd hook you up with some buttons or just something. Now it's like, okay, here's your receipt. You can download this when you get home, and the night it releases, bye.
Bro,
like the people that work behind the counter have no freaking personality.
Well, you got to also realize
because GameStop
counter get attacked so much because of GameStop's practices.
Oh, I agree.
It'd be miserable to be a GameStop employee. You have no control over any of that.
I went to get a job at GameStop about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was talking with the manager about becoming assistant manager there because, I know games. I did sales my entire life. I get it. They have sales requirements that if you don't meet it, you get fired. And I'm like, how do you make people, like, especially, like, let's say you would have became a new manager or even just a new associate in February of this year, right? And you had all this amplitude, time, and amazingness to show what you can do, and then this pandemic hits, and are they going to fire you over that? Like, because sales dropped like crazy.
More than likely.
And it's like, okay, so if that's okay, then why would anybody even want to buy the stocks of GameStop outside of what they did for everybody else to make money and big corporation to lose money? Like, I get that point. But what I'm saying is why do people even still go to GameStop? Why?
Because they don't know any better. Like, a lot of parents.
So it's uneducated.
Yeah, a lot of parents still go to GameStop just because it says GameStop.
I mean, I go to GameStop sometimes, but that's if I'm in need of something like immediately. And if it's closer than a Best Buy or something.
Right. No, okay, so yeah, I agree on that. Like a peripheral or like something broke and you needed it and it was necessity today. Like if I were to rage and smash my controller and I needed to go to buy a new one and Walmart didn't have it, I would go to
That's what I
GameStop.
did. Went and got a new one for GameStop.
But outside of that,
the last purchase I made from GameStop, because they were out on Amazon, was the damn Male Titan Funko Pop. Like I'm not, nah. I'm not going to GameStop to buy no games. Like, are you serious? I don't look, bro. Don't try to sell me a credit card. I'm here to get a Funko Pop. I'm done. Don't do that. Would you like a credit card? No, I'm good.
I'm sure some of y'all recognize like these.
Yeah,
here.
Magic cards and whatnot.
Yeah, for a long time they were having a huge sale, like $1 packs.
Yep, I remember.
I'd go to Target and make them price match, buy out Target, and
I'd go
to GameStop. They'd have none, but that's one good thing GameStop's done.
And that's about it, though. That's about it. Like that's all they're good. Do you remember when they started selling used cell phones and tablets?
Yeah.
They still, yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing. Like you could have bought a game that night from GameStop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Played it, beat it, bring it back in. We'll give you $10. I just paid $60. We'll give you $10. And then let's say you did it, right? You're just like, fuck it, whatever. You'll see, because let's say you put a mark on the case or whatever, and you'll see it back up there for damn near full price.
Yep.
Like,
but what's worse is sports games. The NFL.
God.
Like I've bought one, played it for a little bit. I'm like, this is the same exact one that I have. I took it back and it's like $10. I'm like, but like it's 60 new. Like, can't you at least, split it? Give me 50% back. You sell it for 45, 50, whatever. Well, like these come out every year. So, why would we pay you even half the price?
Exactly.
I do solemnly swear, as long as I'm alive, I will never buy another Madden or another 2K.
Yeah.
Nope.
I haven't bought a Madden since 13.
I think the last time I bought a Madden was when it was Madden 95.
The only football game I'm going to buy is if they come out with an NFL Blitz or they drop an NCAA college football game. Other than that, I'm not playing any more sports games.
They are apparently NCAA.
I actually have never played any sports game up until NFL Blitz. That was it. That was the first and last one because every other one just seemed.
First sports game ever played was Techno Bowl and Super Techno Bowl. You have to start there because those were great. And then it just seemed to progressively get worse. Like I even played the FIFA soccer when it was on Super Nintendo and it was the greatest thing ever. And then now it's just it's so over. I mean, it's amazing to play, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't feel like you're playing soccer anymore.
It doesn't have a soul. None of these sports games have a soul.
There's nothing to it. It's just like plug in your game.
It's literally the same game as last year with an updated roster.
You saw the bloopers with the NFL. What was it, 19 to 20? They didn't replace some of the skins, and it still said 2019.
Yeah, the signs on the stadium and stuff.
Yeah,
you're just like, fam, what is this? You ain't introduced.
How did that get passed?
Because
I don't know, but I'm happy it did to show people that it's literally the same damn game every time.
Copy and paste.
They just changed the UI.
Oh, we got action mode now. You're like, what was it? Anybody remember the 2K football game where you can go to first person mode?
Oh God, I remember it, and that was one of the last ones I had played, and it only happened with the quarterback, if I recall correctly, but that was so nauseating when it happened.
There you go, NFL 2K5.
The game was
Chris
20,
says.
It was brand new, and they priced it at $20. I was like, swipe, Mom, it's $20. My dad was like, what? Football game, $20? Swipe. I was like, we lit. And me and my brothers proceeded to play that game for hours. I remember like the feeling of like don't mind me. I have 3 brothers, right? I have a twin and 2 younger brothers. Cool people. We used to stay up playing WCW versus NWO Revenge on the Nintendo 64. We used to catch hell. They were like, y'all too loud down there. And we didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like that's now am I wrong for wanting to feel that way again as an adult gamer, or am I stuck in nostalgia? Because somebody was like, "Well, you're stuck in nostalgia, bro." I'm like, no, just give me a game with a soul. You know what I mean? Like, am I asking for too much?
Or at least like give us what we pay for.
Yeah. Like I
Don't
have to
make us
admit,
pay for more.
I played Senua's Sacrifice or Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, I'm sorry. And I played it in VR mode with like the lights off, headset on, like super in depth into this. And it was like I'm sitting here and I'm like I can now kind of understand what it would feel like to be schizophrenic and hear voices, but nothing's there, because the entirety of the game, all you're hearing is all of these random voices, and you're just like you can almost feel that panic in your own heart when you're playing this game, because you don't know, because there's like, well, what is she doing that for? Why are they doing that? Why is she walking that way? Doesn't she know it's the other way? Like the entire time of the game, and it really brings you to a better understanding. Like that game really helped me understand what that kind of mental illness is and how to understand just even the thought process of it. I mean, it was such a great game. Now, yeah, it was short and it wasn't super great, but it really got you immersed in it. Like it was
the amount of research that they did on Norse mythology was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal.
That game was so slept on. And I think it's really because it was short and it might be niche, but I played it. And I was like, this is great.
The soundtrack for it was amazing as well.
International Soccer on Atari. Okay, he's got me beat.
Damn, Ray.
He's got me.
I said on an Atari? Damn. But yeah, like, just give us, because, I feel like the gaming community and or the business cycles for these games, like, you remember at one point we were buying half a game and being sold the other half down the road. Yep. Now we're getting half a game, and then like with these live services, we're getting half a game, and they're promising to fix the rest down the road. I'm like, bro, you just like, what the fuck? Like, we can't win for losing.
I would rather not prepay for your mistakes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
What annoys me is that, like, back when like we were kids and stuff like that, if they came out with like an unfinished or buggy game, it was literally unexcusable, and it was like a death sentence for your company.
E.T. Atari.
Yeah.
It's
but what kills me is
that
people pick and choose who they want to burn at the stake, right? Like, we've had the same companies drop the same games over and over, and they're broken. And not to bail them out, CD Projekt Red drops arguably the biggest dud since
they were
Anthem,
forced to drop.
And everybody's like, burn them at the stake. You're just like, yo, damn. We've forgiven more companies that produce the same style of game every year for their mistakes.
But and that's Ubisoft.
EA.
That's like me and my homeboy were talking about Fallout 4. And I was like, bro, do you realize how broken that game was? And then everybody's surprised 75 is some shit. I'm like, yo.
76.
Oh, yeah. 76. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. You can call it 75.
They only gave 75%. You know what I mean? They only gave 75%.
They didn't even give 75%.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Look at how old it is now. I still play it because I wanted to at least play through part of the story and just have the feeling of 76. Plus, I got it for free through the Xbox Game Pass, so I didn't pay for it, so I didn't care. But that game is how old, and it's still super broken. It's like, is it just business culture that, oh, we made our money, bye. Like,
yeah, the days of allowing developers, like, it goes without saying, like,
ample time.
Look at Treyarch, right? Or go ahead.
I was going to say that's why, like, I'm upset with if you've all seen New World or heard about it. They've pushed back the release date over a year from when it was originally supposed to release, but they're doing it because they're not happy with the game. They release periodic betas and for testing and all that, and they're trying to get this right, so it's not like that. They don't release and it's a complete broken game, and then people drop it and never go back to it. Like, I'd much rather wait an extra year or two for a game to come out than have it dropped immediately and be so trash that I never want to come back to it, even if it's fixed. Like
well, even CD
what's that
Projekt
space
Red
game?
did that though.
Oh, you're talking about oh fuck, what is that game? The space game that had no content.
Yeah, where all
Oh.
the worlds were the same, just recolored, pretty much.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky. No Man's
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah,
That
no-
was the name.
Apparently, it's really
Oh
great
yeah,
now,
No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
you know what?
it's
I don't care
fantastic now,
because you know it had
And-
nothing in the beginning, and I don't.
What made me mad about that was they're like, oh yeah, it has multiplayer, and a group of guys literally proved them wrong by literally going to the same coordinates and could not find each other, proving that the guy lied. And then he tried going back, like, oh, I didn't say that. Like, bro, really?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said it.
I feel you. It's funny though because I remember. Okay, so I remember like when the last game that I stood in line for was Rage, and it was
Rage?
supposed Rage. It
From
was supposed to
id?
be from what?
From id Software.
Yeah, from ID Software. Yeah. So and it was supposed to be co-op. That was the multiplayer. It was supposed to be co-op. When it was released, it said it was co-op. Okay, the entire time they talked about things being co-op, right? And I stood there in line. I had a buddy of mine who was an hour behind me because I was in Pennsylvania. He was down here in Texas, and we both got the game. We installed it. We did the update for it and whatever, and we both go to play the story mode, and it's single player only. And you know, I guess just from a business point of view is that should be pretty much unethical business practices. Like these companies, not the developers. I'm not saying the developers, but the people that tell the developers, no, you need to hurry up. No, you need to release this. Like the people that are above them in the board, just like with CD Projekt Red, they were forced. Their hands were forced because there was too many. There was death threats and there was this and there was that and there was money and there's this and they were pushed to release a game that they knew was broken. And I think the same thing is just going to happen like with you were talking with New World. It's going to be the same thing. I'm hoping that the devs and everybody stands their ground because I guarantee you if CD Projekt Red, if their developers and everybody would have stood their ground against the corporation tops, that game would have blown doors off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
And it
why
didn't.
most like really successful games nowadays are coming from completely unknown people because they take their time and release a good finished project.
Yeah.
Rage
They
2
don't
was
have
great.
anybody, threatening them to release it now.
And then you know what makes me upset too is we don't give enough credit to these small organizations that drop these lovely games. Like let's take I'm not saying it's a great game, right? But take the dudes that made Fall Guys. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Nobody in their right mind was like, this shit's gonna blow up.
Or that
Yeah.
what is it? That guy fall flat or whatever it is? Like
Human Fall Flat.
Yeah, Human Fall Flat.
Or
That's a fun problem-solving multiplayer game.
Ground Branch is pretty good. It's the same guys that made Rainbow Six Vegas. This is one of their little side projects that they are working on, and you can get it on Steam right now. Yeah, it's still a little buggy, but like they put as much updates as they can on it.
But it's still in early access.
Yeah, exactly. It's early access.
You know what you're getting. It's not like your Battle State games and you've been in beta for almost 4 years now. Like when is it time to just release your freaking game, dude?
Or like
When is it-
Squad.
Yeah.
How long have they?
Yeah,
But
like,
hey,
when is it-
Every update they make makes the game better. Except the last update, it made it almost unplayable to me for some reason.
I don't get it.
Did anybody ever play Spec Ops: The Line?
No.
You should.
Yeah,
I might now.
That game is kind of crazy.
yeah, especially like the little plot twist they had in there.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was like. I was like, that came out of nowhere.
I was like, wait, what?
So I'll go old school on you. Have y'all played Perfect Dark or Perfect Dark Zero?
I loved Perfect Dark Zero.
That was my game.
Facts. I played Need for Speed
Yo, you
too.
just straight got called out.
I mean,
Ray's on his savage shit today.
that's not really being called out. He's just stating facts.
I mean, that's still being called out.
That's still being called out.
I play shooter games and admit when I suck, like all of them.
Oh, I admit
I
when
suck at all games, so
I can't say that I suck at all games, but Warzone just has it. I have it out for it.
Yeah, I'd be frying people in Warzone. It's kind of weird. I'm not really.
Well, see, here's the difference between. So I know that I would say 80% of my problem is my internet. Okay, I get that, and that's no big deal. But how is it that you could just lay into somebody watching the rounds hit graphically, blood flying everywhere? They turn, hit you with 2 rounds, and you're dead.
that's been a Call of Duty thing for years.
And I know, but then you watch everybody else play, like you watch Professor and you watch Savage play, and they just shit graphically, just and the dude's dead. But I'm sitting here freaking like as he's running across. Nothing, dude. The dude just laughs at me. I'm done.
You just have
unfortunately
find the meta builds.
My highest ping ever playing Warzone without streaming was 35. And that's really not bad for my internet.
No.
So when I was streaming, it would ping between 90 and 110, which still is manageable. You just have to fire a little bit ahead of the person so that it hits the fucking hitbox at the correct time. And that's what I'm saying. It's not like I was running like a 400 millisecond ping. It wasn't graphical lag. It was just a complication of a couple of things. But why would I want to play something when it's like that? Like for me, it's just not it. I can play Rainbow Six Siege streaming, and I'm hitting like a 60 millisecond ping at my max.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that until you just said it. Rainbow Six Siege was dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival.
They put they grabbed the med kit from Battlefield 4 and was like, And that, man, you know how much time I spent playing that game?
You remember watching the reveal for it, and it just looked crisp. It looked amazing.
And then when it dropped, it didn't look.
Yeah, it looked nothing.
It looked like Minecraft.
Who makes that game? What company? What company?
Which game?
Rainbow Six. They make Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Bro, that's all they do. Look at what was that one game where you're the hacker?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
when they released that, it was, bro, I was like, this looks crazy. Game came out. Boom.
It
was horrible. I can't believe they released the second one.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with Watch Dogs. The one that when they did the trailer and stuff like that, it was the unoptimized version. So it was literally like the best way it looked ever. And they toned it down for like all the consoles and like stuff like that, and it just went horribly wrong.
That game didn't look anything like, and it was boring.
Yeah, it really was. It's, push the button. Oh, hack this, hack that. But there was no before and after.
Yeah, there was no depth to it.
It's the Savage Pop Chart. They're destroying. How you doing, Carnage? How you living?
Hey, Carnage.
Tell Carnage to get fucked.
You know what game?
You know he's talking about me.
Listen,
I don't know.
No. Let me tell you, Carnage is a young guy, not young, but younger. Like in comparison to me, he's young. He does taxidermy. It's really cool shit. I've seen him do amazing stuff on like cheetahs and giraffes and shit. Like it's amazing what he does. But we were just talking about this in my buddy Savage's community, that this kid right here has some of the toughest skin I've ever met, because we bust his balls constantly all day, and he throws it back. It's nonstop, and he throws it back, and he doesn't get butthurt about it, and he thinks it's fun. Like no bullshit. Like he's not like those little millennial dudes that are like, "Oh, you hurt my feelings." Like
Hey, watch that. You're probably a millennial too.
No. The dates were changed, so no. I'm sorry. Nope.
I'm a millennial, and I'm hard as fuck.
Not.
You feel me?
I'm not. So, they changed the dates. Like it used to be that I was Generation X or Generation Z or something like that, and then this whole new rigmarole went down, and then it ended up changing to the fact that it's like, oh well, if you're born in 1982, you're a millennial. I said, the fuck I was. So,
oh my God,
yeah, no.
So many games I wish they would bring back. I was just sitting here thinking, Like, can we get GoldenEye 64?
Hell
Updated?
yeah.
Actually,
like-
the one
Yeah.
that I'm actually excited for that they just remastered, literally shot for shot, is Diablo 2.
Yep. I'm
I
right
never
there with
played
you.
it, and I'm waiting for that remaster so I can play Diablo 2 for the first time.
Diablo 2 was the next game after Final Fantasy 7 that I played religiously.
I just remember I
Every
would do,
day.
like the max summoner necromancer that had an army so big it would lag everybody's computers out.
You won't get banned.
One game I played absolutely religiously growing up, all was RuneScape.
Yep. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Shout out to Connor.
I originally started playing RuneScape in like 2000 or 2001. I kept playing it until they released RuneScape 3, because also one of my buddies hacked my account, stole everything, and then we stopped being friends.
I had a
But got
roommate.
back into it when I was
That
over in
just ain't
Afghanistan
right.
a few
Hey,
years ago.
He played RuneScape. Like he was cold at it too. I could never get into it. There's just like I feel like, oh my god, Killzone. People
Dude,
sleep-
SOCOM.
So
SOCOM combined assault.
Twitter
Done.
smells.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yes, too. Let's
U.S.
go.
Navy SEALs was my favorite.
Yep.
SOCOM.
I wish that they would do a remaster of Morrowind.
That they did. Wait, you know it's on Xbox Game Pass right now, right?
Elder Scrolls 3 or
Morrowind.
Yeah. It's on Game Pass right now.
It released in
they did a remaster.
late 18.
No, they
yeah,
didn't.
late
Well, I
18.
mean, they updated it and they did a little. They didn't call it a remaster, but they updated some really messed up parts in it, and it's now on Game Pass, so you can download and play it right now.
They sprinkled a little salt on it. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
they
like,
put
I-
some sprinkles on it. That's about
Okay.
it.
I have it downloaded right now. But the old graphics on a new TV, I can't play.
Looks like garbage. Yeah.
I get so nauseous. So nauseous.
Yeah. Exactly. They Salt Bay that. I agree.
I just want to play something that captivates me. But maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm
Well,
a hard
no,
guy to
it's-
please.
I think what it is the attention span as the generations go forth gets less. So they got to do all the flashy. Like I honestly don't understand how that Osu game people watch that. I don't understand it. Like I don't contemplate the game. I get puzzles, but I'm like, ooh, Osu.
It's cool to just watch them do it if they're really good.
That's about
It's-
it.
Really intrigues me, but there's no way in hell I'd be able to do that.
No, I'm good.
Well, it's also one of those things like they started like making shorter games so they could just like produce as many as they could. So like as soon as you're done with this game, you can move to the
Yeah.
next one and the next one, next one.
It's
next
about
one.
making money nowadays.
it's
not
all about
releasing
money.
quality.
Yep.
I like money.
I mean, I like money too, but I like when I spend my money on something for it to be worth what I spend it on.
Yeah, don't
you know,
give
it's
don't
like-
give me a 4-hour game if I spend
it's like-
$70 on it.
There's one thing that I can't stand doing is, let's say I want to take my wife to a really nice restaurant, right? Like, really top scale. I never go there. Those places, I don't fit into. Okay.
Mhm.
But let's say I wanted to, like, I dress up real nice and I take my wife somewhere, and if I sit there and I spend like $200 on a meal, it better fill my entire table twice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want. Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm getting like
I'm not spending $200
filet
on a meal for
mignon.
itself.
I recently did that exact thing.
Okay, but
me
with
dressing up
inflation,
was
we're
flannel
talking-
and
yeah.
my good blue jeans.
But we're talking like if you get alcoholic beverages, like decent wine, it's like I'm talking like really treating my wife on something that she really likes. You know, I don't want to go there and they hand you the plate like they did in freaking Demolition Man at Taco Bell, and there's like 3 little 1-inch piece things on there, and I'm like, you see that I'm 6'4", 270. Like, I need to eat. What is this? I can't.
The one I
My
go
first
to,
date. My first date with my wife is when we went to Lone Star and I ate a porterhouse for 2 by myself. Bro, it's a 44-ounce steak and 4 sides.
damn.
Like, I can't eat like that anymore, but I did. And it was a great, like, the manager came over and said, dude, I've never seen this. and handed me a pin that only managers could get, kind of like a trophy, because they've never seen it done before. And I'm like, well, it's not that big. Okay, cool, whatever. I was hungry, you know. And I think that's where it's going now. It's all about the flash and not about the follow through when it comes to game development now. It's all, ooh, look pretty, it's flashy, and then the follow through is just like, well, we'll just make another one next time. You'll buy that one too.
Jesus.
So,
Oh,
is anybody hungry? I'm hungry, bro. We've been 2 hours and 12 minutes. Well, I can't sit here and eat on my. It just doesn't look. I can't do it. Like
That's what I've been waiting for this whole time.
I figured so.
I saw you
wasn't
just
gonna
going
call it
like
out.
this.
I thought he was eating cereal. I was like, my man.
It
got
looked
a bowl
like
of
chili.
cereal.
No, Irish stew.
There you go,
Close.
my man. Eating that food.
It's,
So
it's out of a bowl. It's all that matters.
I got. So my wife made it's sausage, potatoes, cabbage, and vegetables, and it's just called boiled cabbage, but really it's freaking good. It's really healthy, and
Yo,
I
by the
need to
sound
go
of
and
it,
eat.
you need to go to the store before you go do anything.
No, I'm good. Why do I gotta go to the store? What do I go to the store for?
You were saying you want me to run to the store?
Gotta go to the store and get you some of this.
Yeah. If she wants me to run to the store, I might get her something. So
Actually,
if she
I'm
wants it.
excited for tomorrow because my fiance is making me corned beef and cabbage for my birthday dinner.
Oh,
Nice.
tomorrow's your birthday?
Oh man.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
early birthday.
And you know what?
You
know what?
waited till the end of the show to be like, yo, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Professor Big vibing.
Yeah.
Because I
also,
wanted to be polite.
I'm excited for tomorrow too. Want me to tell you why? Because it's president called me and said it's a pandemic. They told me it's hitting.
It's a pandemic.
It's hitting the account tomorrow.
It's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic, baby.
Are they
You gonna
actually?
give me the? Go
I'll
ahead.
have to check it. I think mine's going to be a day or two later. I don't think mine's going to hit tomorrow, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
My man waited till the end of the jump to be like,
I know, right?
Yo, the disrespect.
I wanted to be polite. I
mean, Thursday's my son's birthday. Does that count?
Man, you in here?
No.
Hold on.
Happy
Hold on.
early
Yeah, of
birthday,
course
man.
it counts.
Let me get this out. Let me get this out real quick. Don't
Hey,
you in here hanging out with us, supporting us, chilling with us.
Chilling.
Do that.
hey,
You know
hey,
what I mean? Do that. You know, you could be like I say on my own streams. You could be a million places right now, seeing
Question,
a million people
question.
hanging out with us. I respect that.
Was
You
was
too,
I-
Titan.
High five.
High five.
High five.
I got double.
No,
Was
no.
Here we go. Over here.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, Ray, you keep your mouth shut.
There we go.
So I have an idea, and I want to see if my two partners here want to jump in with me. Remember? So I was talking about that fundraiser I want to do, right? When I'm doing it on stream.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
I want y'all to do it with me. One day, you gotta pick something you want to do, and if you raise that amount, you gotta do it. Because me, I'm probably gonna end up having to dye my mohawk live on stream in a rainbow. No bullshit. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my tier 4, tier 5, which is 600 and 1200 when we reach that. It's gonna be just freaking crazy. But I want to see if you guys think if you could, let's say, what would the Savage Pop-Tart have to do if he raised $20? And I'm pretty sure I know about 5 people that would drop $5 just to crush that goal real quick. Would
Grab the
y'all
hair on the top of his head.
y'all think about it? Think something crazy we can do, because this man deserves to take care of this of their fur baby, you know?
I'd throw money at bleaching his beard.
Who?
Yo, you just about broke his neck.
I don't think you saw what happened, but I think Savage like cracked his neck so hard he unlocked third person.
Yeah, what?
I don't think he'll go that far.
He was talking about
mean-
me bleaching my beard.
Bro.
Well,
I thought you were talking about Pop-Tart.
No, he
He
was
did
talking
put
about
something
me.
really ridiculous because he saw how much I dropped on some rando.
So,
Yeah, we both
but-
did.
Oh, bro, you was going nuts. I said, yo, God.
Hey, Miss Sammy, are you in here? Because if you're still in here, this little fancy little guy down here in the dark, That was your 20.
I have no idea. That sounded awkward because it's dark from about here down, and this fancy little guy. I kind of don't understand where you're going from.
She knows what I meant.
All right.
If
Your
she's
stream
in,
looks great compared to mine.
All right.
All right. Giggity.
There
who
you
my
go.
stream? I
Do
gotta
it,
get off.
Lucius. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What Morty?
Yeah, do Morty.
Jeez, Rick, I really don't know about this adventure. I just want to stay in my room, you know. Just go away, Rick. I really don't need this shit right now.
Oh my god.
That's my
That's
man.
pretty good.
Now you should hear him.
Really good.
You should hear him and Savage because Savage does Rick really good. And when they start going off on Discord, I cry. I'm laughing so hard, I'm tearing. It is so funny.
Yeah.
I wish I could get him in here right now because you guys would. I mean, we definitely need to end this because we've been going on 2 hours and 17 minutes, and I need to eat, and everybody got a life to do. But maybe what we'll do is we'll try to get Lucius and Sav on here one time and just let them do the Rick and Morty skit at the end because I swear to God, you guys will you'll cry laughing. It gets
You
so
want to
good.
critique that 5 minutes ago when you were still alive? That's my favorite episode, The Purge. Oh my god.
You know what, Summer? Just get your shit together. Put it on a bag. Take it to the shit store. I don't care. Give it away. Just get your shit together. You know.
Dude, it's good.
Like,
It gets
I could
good,
do
man.
Elmo, Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, Stitch. I could do all sorts of different voices.
I can do the professor. That's about it.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, my man said I can do myself.
Yep.
You know, I don't really think that's really impressive, huh?
Yeah, my man. Just straight foot. All right, guys. All right,
DK said boo.
I'm done. I'm done. I got. Oh, man.
My goodness, this was good, man. We gotta
Man.
it's like once a month.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely down with once a month, man. We definitely have to do this.
Oh, the boo was that professor, not you, Lucius.
No, I knew that. I knew what he was doing. See,
So, Lucius, appreciate you hanging out, man. Titan, Ryan, everybody that popped in, Odin's son, man, we appreciate you, and just like Pop Tart says, say it, buddy. You could be anywhere, right?
You can be anywhere in the world right now, but you're right here with us. We appreciate it.
And we appreciate you. Guys, we're out of here. We're kicking it off. We'll do this once a month. If y'all want this, shout it out on every social media platform that you want this to happen again, and we'll make it happen. All right, guys? Outside of that, we're out, boys. We out.